What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for another fight companion here. This time for something different. I'm already going to answer your question, Jay, for a little BKFC. It's a shorter card. It's not a whole day stream like we've done with the UFC. But to be perfectly honest, guys, the UFC card sucks today. I wasn't going to devote all day to streaming that horrendous abomination that was UFC Fight Night, UFC Vegas 64. Also a little under the weather today. So I figured I don't even care about the UFC today. I don't care about the UFC. We don't really do that well as far as views on UFC anyways. So I figured we're going to do the only fight card that matters today, BKFC 32. Let's freaking go. If you're new to the channel, what is up? Welcome. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. Peanuts, what are you doing up, brother? What are you doing up? Thank you so much for joining. Jay, I've got no comment button. Oh, you're funny. Shout out to all of you who joined us the last couple days on Cage Warriors, as well as Aris FC. That was so much fun. And what a bunch of great fights too, especially the main event last night at Cage Warriors. Some people were saying it was like the most important fight in Cage Warriors history. I don't know if I'd go that far, but shoot, it did have a lot on the line. Obviously, the featherweight unification bout and UFC contract implications as well. So again, shout out to everybody here joining us on the prelims. The first 3 prelims of BKFC, they are free on fight.tv, or you can get the BKFC app. I believe it's like $4 or $5, and then you get the pay-per-view. I think it's $4 or $5 a month, and then you get all the pay-per-views and everything included in that. That's why I was like literally 2 minutes late. So I was like, oh, I don't have to buy the $19.99 pay-per-view to watch this. I can just sign up on BKFC's app or website. Hell yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, folks. So who do we got first? We got Tony Murphy against Shane Stapp. Card order, the bout order, I mean, it's subject to change. This is BKFC, folks. We're not going to do a full breakdown on either of these guys either, because let's be perfectly honest, this is Tapology. We don't have much on these guys, but I hope you can follow along on the broadcast as well. And in between rounds, and if we have buffer time between the fighters making their walkout, I will highlight them the best that I can. Tony Murphy here, I mean, he's fought MMA in his career, 3-3 in MMA. Combat height 2-1, and I believe this is his BKFC debut. So there you go. Shane Stapp, nothing on Shane Stapp either here. So not much here, ladies and gentlemen, but let's get it on. Round one.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Yes, Shane. Thank you very much, buddy. I know it started. I'm watching it right here. Oh, we got Stapp in the red, Murphy in the blue. Murphy with a good combo right off the bat. They clinch up a little bit. And a good job by Murphy throwing the body shots. What a crazy promotion. You have to really like violence if you want to watch BKFC. Hey, look at that. Mergliotta, the referee in this one, separates them. Again, 2 5-minute rounds here at BKFC. Oh, two nice right hands by Murphy. 2 uppercuts by Murphy, and he knocks Stapp down. Stapp now has the count to get up, but I think he is knocked the fuck out, to be perfectly honest. No, he's done. That's it. That's it. Murphy knows he's won.
Look at the finish it.
Were we not 40 seconds into the fight? Already over. That's why I love this promotion. That was crazy. Hughes put his name on the map. Absolutely, Jay. Hey, shout out to Jay. Shout out to Peanuts, who are out overseas, Finland and Ireland. And you guys are still awake watching fights. You guys are awesome. Again, usually we do UFC, but I thought I'd change it up today. Again, the UFC card just it really sucked. It wasn't worth how many hours did I put into those UFC cards? 6-7 hours. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the 6-7 hours today. I would rather hang out, recover a little bit because I'm a little under the weather today, and honestly watch BKFC because I'd planned to watch BKFC anyways and just rewatch UFC later. So there you go. I'm sorry to the loyals who wanted us to do UFC today. I did make a post about it. I did make a post about it on our community page and on the YouTube page, saying that we're going to do BKFC instead. So there you go. As quickly as it started, Tony Murphy, Shane Stapp. Tony Murphy defeating Shane Stapp. Now, Tony Murphy, 3-3 pro MMA record. Look at that. Good display of respect. Very, very quick pace to start this one was Tony Murphy. Mergliotta probably loves this man. Official decision now in the center of the ring. But I think he clipped him with a right hook. And then he had a nice right uppercut to follow when Stapp was falling backwards. Again, keep the comments coming, folks. Comment-driven live stream. Good night again, bro. Unfortunately, tonight I'm watching the UFC, but it sucks. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Screw the UFC tonight. Watch BKFC instead. Right now, it's free on fight.tv. And then if you get the BKFC app, it's $4.99 for their entire library and every single pay-per-view that month. I'd recommend that. BKFC already with a knockout 40 seconds in. No, and again, folks, I apologize for not doing UFC today. Wasn't feeling good. Didn't want to devote 6 hours into doing a whole UFC stream when I knew the card was going to suck. No one cared about UFC today. And I personally wanted to just kick back and watch a little BKFC because I think we've only done one BKFC. Stream on this channel. So wanted to add a little bit today. By the way, folks, this particular BKFC card, very much on the lighter side. A lot of 155ers, 35ers, 45ers. I don't even think we have heavyweights on this one. No, we have welter. We have one welterweight, one middleweight, one light heavyweight at 205. But no heavyweights here tonight. And we already have a knockout. Tony Murphy, Shane Stapp, they were the only welterweight on the card to open up these prelims. We'll have a 3-fight prelim, so we will either see Ryan Reber and facing Jack Grady or Chris Cornelius against Jafar. Oh my god, his name is Jafar. Out of St. Petersburg, Florida, Jafar. His parents literally named him after the Aladdin character, Jafar Fortt. I mean, I'm already rooting for him. And yeah, shout out Orlando, Florida, where this BKFC event is being held. Let's go. Yeah, only one BKFC. Shane, did you come over for that one? This is the second. fucking rights, man. Oh, I'm not supposed to swear. I just finished editing a blog. I'm going to post it after on this channel, folks. Or a vlog, I should say. You can hear it in my voice. I'm a little under the weather. And I was like beeping out on the swearing and stuff like that because like Kyle's like, we're monetized now. And here I am on the live stream swearing away. But hey, we keep it real here on these fight streams. All right, let's see who's next. Oh, Chris Cornelius against my boy Jafar is next, folks. Let's get this up here on screen. I still can't believe his parents named him after a freaking Aladdin character, but that is amazing. All right, lightweights here again. 5 2-minute rounds, folks, here at BKFC 32, Orlando, Florida. Can't wait for this one. And a few of the regulars who just jumped in who are watching UFC, that's fine. Jump in, say hello, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat. Go watch your UFC, then come back for a little BKFC. All right, let's see if we have any information on either of these guys, and I'll get the little ticker up on the screen. Shane, I forget, what did we just throw like the BKFC website photos of the guys last time? I don't remember. Darren Squid, what's going on? The rock star himself, Darren Squid. How's it going, buddy? I didn't know Bears had Knuckles. Bare Knuckle FC, let's go, baby. One of the next fighters, the fighter's walking out right now. His parents literally named him Jafar. I mean, that is badass. That is badass. Yeah, Shane was there as well. Well, Shane, cheers to you. I got my vitamin C filled water here with some electrolytes. Once I down this, we might switch to beer. Even though I'm recovering from a cold here, if these BKFC fights continue to be fire, we might have to celebrate. Okay, what did I say here? I was going to get the thing on the ticker. Darren J, I'll get right back to your comments. I can't believe this. I knew it was going to be a slow night for BKFC, but I knew it was going to be even a slower day and night for UFC, which is why I said, screw it. Screw it. I ain't sitting on the couch. I ain't going to be in the office for 6 hours watching UFC today. Especially a fight night. We're at the wait through commercials and things like that. Nah. I planned to originally, folks, but like I said, got to show BKFC some love. That's kind of what we do on this channel as well. We tend to show the smaller promotions some love. I mean, look, if it's a UFC pay-per-view, obviously we're going to stream it. If it's a huge stacked fight night, obviously I'm like a UFC fan first here, folks. But today, no, not at all. All right, let's get back to the comments here. By the way, if you're viewing on Twitter, get your ass over to YouTube so you can join our giveaway. Darren, how are you this weekend? Where are the fighters from? All right, we're going to get into that right now, buddy. A lot of them United States. So here, Jafar is from Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, and his opponent, Chris Cornelius, is from Daytona Beach. Chris Cornelius, 39 years old, absolutely jacked. Good thing USADA doesn't test in BKFC. His opponent, 32 years old, Jafar. Oh my God, I love how they are sponsored by Knockout Gummies and OnlyFans. Shout out BKFC. What is this? This is amazing. Jafar's got a bit of height on Chris Cornelius. Let's see what Chris Cornelius in his MMA record anyways has one loss. He lost his last fight in bare knuckle. Brawl by the River, BYB. Oh, and he's had a ton of amateur MMA fights as well, where he's gone 2-2. Jafar, on the other hand, 1-4 MMA record. Let's see if he's fought in bare knuckle before. No, hasn't fought in bare knuckle before. This is his bare knuckle BKFC debut. Let's freaking go, folks. It was crazy how exciting and how quickly that first bout ended. What was it, 42 seconds? Keep the comments coming. This is awesome. This guy fighting with the hands only, that's crazy and very dangerous to the fighters. No, oh, Danielle, so you don't know what this is. So this is just, so there's no kicks. It's bare knuckle boxing, 5 2-minute rounds, 8-second count to get back up after being let down. All right, round 1.
Let's get it all.
And here we go. Chris Cornelius is taking some huge shots by Jafar, and Jafar knocks him down. Chris Cornelius has some time to get back up the count. Sorry, that's it.
Look at the finish it. And it's all over.
That's it, folks. Jafar Fortt, 14-second TKO win. And you see the left eye of Cornelius. Hit him with the 1-2. Oh my God. 3-piece in a soda. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Still injured. No shows this weekend. Just resting. Well, Darren, I hope you recover soon, my man. I hope you recover soon. I just found out my roommate plays guitar. So we're gonna start having some jam sessions here. We're gonna start posting some more music content on our channel. Also, Darren, actually, a really actually, I'm just gonna watch the replay here, then I'll finish that sentence and pump up some of the stuff on the channel. But as it was a double right jab followed by a left hook, right undercut, uppercut, I should say, uppercut, and then I think it was just one more straight right for good measure. But easy work of Cornelius. Jafar, man. I mean, we were named after the villain in Aladdin. You know you're gonna be a badass motherfucker. All right, Darren. Yeah, we filmed about 5 one-take sessions. So one take, like live songs of this really cute group in British Columbia. They're a couple. They're a duo, harmony, acoustic, folk. They're so good, and they're just pumping out music right now. They're called From the Earth, and we filmed a lot of sessions of theirs. And we're gonna start posting them in the next few weeks. So I'm gonna actually have one on this channel, the City Light Project YouTube channel, on Monday. And I just finished up a vlog that I'm gonna be posting later tonight as well. Joker Girl, what's going on? Joker Girl, hope you had your French toast this morning. Who's all watching UFC right now? I got UFC on one screen, but I'm really focused into BKFC because honestly, I'm gonna rewatch UFC later and more in depth, or tomorrow. Today, it's BKFC freaking 32. And the last time we did BKFC here, BKFC dropped by in the live chat and said, what's up? I don't know if they're going to do that today. They showed us some love last time. And, I love showing the smaller promotions some love, especially with some of these former UFC fighters or former fighters who just couldn't get their footing in MMA, but are just aggressive and love violence. They come over here to BKFC. If you're new to the channel, live play-by-play, live commentary, live reaction, of course, live interaction with all of you in the live chat here today. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. 2 fights less than a minute. It's like watching young Tyson every fight. Dude, and when the fights go the distance, it's insane. So, Jay, I don't know if you knew this about BKFC. BKFC and Bellator have already done a cross promotion. Bellator lent Michael Venom Page to BKFC to fight Mike Perry. It had to go to overtime. It had to go to a 6th round sudden death overtime. Well, I shouldn't say sudden death because I shouldn't joke about that in BKFC, but you know what I mean. And Michael Venom Page folded in that one, and Mike Perry got the best of him. Where can I see the event free? Fight, FITE.TV. Or the BKFC app, but I'm pretty sure the BKFC app, you have to pay $4.99 for all access to everything, but the prelims are on FITE.TV. Darren Squid's watching UFC with Joker Girl. Laugh my ass off. I didn't have my French toast, unfortunately. I slept in for the first time in a minute. Well, I hope you needed that. I hope you needed that, and that you were refreshed for the weekend. What did everybody get up to this weekend? Jaden, what's going on, Jaden? Will you not get more views for UFC? Jaden, A, probably not, and B, why the hell would I want to stream that UFC event? It's an abomination of an event. It's a disgrace of a card. I really don't even care about that one at all. If anyone actually cares about fighting, seriously, that they're watching BKFC right now. This fight card, like, who cares? I'll watch it later. I'll skip through the bullshit. You think I'm going to wait between commercials for this event? Hell no. Usually we give UFC priority on Saturdays, but today it's an absolute disgrace of a card. What's up, Habib? Thank you so much for joining. Why are you not streaming Rodriguez versus Lemos? The card right now is a lot of finishes because it's an absolute disgrace of a card. I'll watch it later. Shane, on YouTube. Is BKFC on YouTube right now, Shane? I haven't been watching it on YouTube, to be honest. I'm just watching it on Fight TV. Khabib, I'm also watching the card. Hey, like, I have BKFC, like, that's my attention right now. I have, like, my little iPhone right here. Well, actually, right here. that has UFC on it. I'm watching. I just did put it, folks. I didn't want to commit 6 to 7 hours today for what really looked like a subpar UFC card. Okay, that's the reason. And honestly, Jaden, usually we get more views when we support the smaller cards. So look, and I'm not necessarily attached to that. Like I say all the time, if we like the chat's buzzing right now, I can't even keep up with you guys. It's amazing. I don't care if we have 5, 10 people or 100 people. Like I just want to hang out with whoever wants to watch these fights with me. Sure, maybe we would have 10 to 15 people throughout the 6 hours who are always here, but I wasn't feeling too good today, fighting a little bit of a cold, and I was like, yeah, I just don't want to commit 6 hours to watching UFC or streaming, a watch party UFC today when the better card, clearly, we already have 2 finishes right off the bat, is BKFC. Also, I'm surprised you have an Ovechkin jersey opposed to a Crosby. That's funny you say that. Even though I'm Canadian, like Ovechkin is one of my favorite players, and I was more of a Capitals fan than a Penguins fan. I love Crosby, don't get me wrong. And when he's with Team Canada, 100%. Now, these are my roommates' jerseys. I can't take credit for the signed Ovechkin jersey, but I will say this: the first hockey jersey I ever bought was a Washington Capitals OV jersey. Look at this. I can't even keep up with the comments, and like our viewership's nothing like it was the last few days. We will get the next fights up on screen here, folks. As soon as they announce which one, I believe it's going to be Ryan Reber against Jack Grady. So you know what? I'll put it on the screen. Bout order is always subject to change on these lesser promotions. But yeah, Jaden, to answer your question again, just kind of hit the nail on the head here. UFC is kind of a wild card here. When it's like UFC Paris, UFC London, or it's like, again, a card with some really good fights on it. Look, and nothing against Rodriguez and Magny. That was like the only fight on the card that I really cared about, to be perfectly honest. That British kid, Jack Hadley, on the Fight Pass prelims. Jake Hadley. I mean, he's good too, but what? He won unanimous decision. So I don't know, just going into this, I was like, if there's any day where I can slack on the stream, quote unquote, a little bit, and I'm still here, by the way, folks. It was going to be today's UFC card. Oh yeah, I got to get sleeper cards are usually the best, to be honest. Within reason, though, Jaden. Like, this wasn't a sleeper card. This was like, sleeper cards are cards that still have like prospects and names on them. This was an absolute disgrace of a card, and no one can tell me otherwise. Like, if you guys tell me otherwise, you're not actual UFC fans. That's all I'm saying. Look, I appreciate your commitment to watch it anyways. And again, maybe if I was feeling a little bit better, I would just say screw it and I would have watched it. But again, like, I would have watched it until BKFC started, and then would have watched BKFC instead. I was looking forward to this BKFC card because it's a little bit different. And actually, right off the bat, I'm really impressed. 155ers and welterweights already knocking each other out versus the heavyweights. There are no heavyweights on this BKFC card here today. There's one light heavyweight bout, there's one middleweight bout, and we already saw the only welterweight bout. The rest are all 155ers, 135ers, and 145ers. 2 165-pound women too, so someone's getting knocked out in that one too. When you have low expectations, they delivered. Jaden, again, if there are names on the card, I'm not talking superstars, I'm talking guys that, the non-casuals like myself who followed, guys and gals throughout the regionals and stuff. There was no one on. Like, tell me what was going to be a good fight on this one other than Rodriguez and Magny and Hadley. Honestly. And I'm getting fired up here because I was very disappointed in the UFC. They have the deepest fighting roster in the world, and we see a card like this. I'm a fight junkie. I'm watching BKFC on my Saturday night, folks, because I wanted to, not because I have to. And I was disappointed. And usually I don't even care about the names. I'm just like, sweet, martial arts. But now because there's other options, I'm like, honestly, UFC, you don't have to do much to sell me. And you let me down today. Izzy or Alex? Ooh, well, I mean, the thing is, if you listen to the MMA guru, apparently Izzy's back on the juice. So I don't know. That kind of, no, I'm just kidding. You didn't hear that from me. I'm going to say Alex Pereira because I think he's going to really, he's going to prepare for any takedowns that Izzy might throw at him if Izzy gets rocked by one of his shots and, you know, doesn't get put out again, but is like, okay, there's the power. I'm going to take this to the ground and screw the fans again. I have to submit him or, you know, beat him by points. I think Ferreira still wins the fight because he's training with some of the best, you know, Glover Teixeira too, who's in his own right a really good has a really good ground game as well, though. I know he gave up his neck and lost his belt. I know. Well, and why he pulled guard was just, anyways, that's a whole other story. But again, I'm picking Alex. I think it's close, and I'd be thrilled if Izzy finally could beat him, because if those who don't know, Israel Adesanya lost to Alex Pereira twice in kickboxing. It's on YouTube. That's where I'm watching. Well, that's awesome, Shane. That's awesome. I didn't know if it was going to be on YouTube or not. I bought Fight TV. I bought BKFC. Now I'm going to cancel my Fight TV because the BKFC, by the way, for $4.99 a month, getting all their pay-per-views. There's not really anything else other than Ice Wars that I'd watch on Fight TV. So, look, if you want to watch it through Fight TV, sweet. If you don't, I suggest the BKFC app or YouTube. Shane, doing God's work.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Again, sorry. Sorry, I'm not as animated as before, folks. Fighting a little something here, and you can hear it in my voice. You can hear my voice. The UFC is highly overrated. The level of opponents was very uneven. You see better KOs on YouTube. I don't know if I'd go that far, Danielle. I don't know if I'd go that far. I truly believe that the UFC is talent-wise and roster-wise the deepest and most talented promotion in the world. I will argue that till the day I die. However, as a fan of mixed martial arts and a fan of violence, one championship is my personal favorite. I love Muay Thai. I love kickboxing. I love the rules of their submission grappling, and I'm okay with mixing it up on a card. MMA purists who don't like that, totally agree. Not going to contest you on that. But everyone likes something a little bit different here. Hey, I'm not going to argue and say that you can't find unbelievable knockouts on YouTube, but watching them live with like getting to know the fighters leading up, I mean, you know, based on promotion, things like that leading up to the cards, that's the fun of being a sports fan in my mind. But no, I agree with you to a certain extent. Like you can definitely find better knockouts sometimes on YouTube, but for me, I would still say that I don't think the UFC is overrated. I would disagree on that. Neil Magny, probably the biggest name on the card. Yeah, him and Daniel Rodriguez. To be honest, UFC is kind of boring. Some cool KOs, but just background noise for me. Yeah, I mean, and if you're not a fan of grappling and wrestling either, mixed martial arts / UFC, or that brand of mixed martial arts just might not be for you. That's why I like One Championship, because it's like go, violence, violence, violence. Jaden, it's been mostly finishes though, but have they been good? Like, has it been anything good? Finishes doesn't mean it's like they're good fights, right? Have there been any good fights, or have they just been blase? Again, Jaden, I'm going to rewatch it, but I'm saying for me, no, I guarantee you, if I watched that, I would have gotten maybe 300 views on the video, maybe 3 to 4 people watching, which is fine. Like, again, I don't care about that, but I would rather get the same or more views on a video and more people in the live chat hanging out than, on the promotion that I actually want to watch as a fan of this sport, than an absolute disgrace and disappointment of a UFC card. They should have just not had a card this weekend. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't go that far. But I was, again, I'm absolutely appalled with what they're putting out this weekend. Only 2 decisions the whole UFC card, but yeah, respect. Jaden, I'm gonna stick with it. You're not gonna sway me from this one. Mario Bautista looks amazing tonight. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Again, I'm gonna rewatch the fight. I mean, I have it. It's on my little phone right here. But to be honest, folks, I got my eyes on BKFC. I got my attention on you folks. And again, how crazy is this? The chat is absolutely buzzing, even though we don't have like 1,000 people here, right? This is amazing. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's see who's next here. All right, Brandon Allen against John Marr. I'm gonna get them up on screen here, and I'll change the ticker. Again, appreciate you all here, and Jaden. I hope you don't think that I'm going after you here. I'm just like, you know what? We're making conversation here. It's a slower night. It's a slower day. And you know what? I'll go at it a little bit. I'll come back some of your takes and give you some of mine, honestly. I love you guys. I love the chat, but I'm not going to bend over to all your takes here. But that's what's fun about doing this. It's not necessarily like me talking to you, me telling you guys what I think, blah, blah, blah. It's us having a discussion and talking together. And that's what's so fun about doing these, man. Okay, I'm just going to change the ticker here on the bottom of the screen, and we'll talk a little bit about these fighters. It looks like Brandon Allen actually has fought in BKFC before. I'm watching his highlights right here, and oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, like I said, just going to change the ticker here on screen, and I'll get right back to your comments. Keep them coming, by the way, folks. You guys are all amazing. But, oh yeah, Jaden, one last thing I'll say. Go check out on our channel the last BKFC video that we streamed versus the last UFC fight night, Mackenzie Dern. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, 145ers here. So some, what are those, bantamweight? No, bantamweight 135. So featherweights. I don't know what they call it in BKFC, but anyways. All right. Big Easy, by the way. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to everyone here. I'll give all the usernames a shout out here in one sec. Fighters making their way to the cage right now. Let's highlight them a little bit. Brandon Allen, 32 years old, out of Tampa, Florida. Up against Joshua Marr. Making his BKFC debut is Josh Marr. Josh is out of Atlanta. He's 32 years old. Both of them made weight, 146. Let's take a look at Brandon Allen a little deeper here. Amateur MMA record, actually, a 4-2. He is 1-1 currently in BKFC. This is his third showing at BKFC. He beat Steve Morris earlier this year. Unanimous decision, knocked him down many, many times. And before, he didn't get knocked out either in his first fight. He actually lost by unanimous decision. Looking to improve his win streak in BKFC is Brandon Allen. Looking at Joshua Marr, his pro MMA record is 2-3. It looks like he's never fought bare knuckle before. A ton of fights on the amateur scene, though. A ton of losses, as he's only gone 2-7 on the amateur scene in MMA. But making his pro BKFC debut, and we've seen this. A lot of folks who haven't had a lot of luck in MMA come over to BKFC and just absolutely torch. Izzy by submission. So see, Jaden, if Ferreira doesn't keep it on the feet, that's how it's going to end. I agree with you, but you know what? I'm gonna stick by my prediction and say Ferreira knocks him out again. Mario Bautista is a beast. Was the only real fighter. Looks like Holloway. I've always liked Bautista, to be perfectly honest. Shane saying there's only one more fight on YouTube. Yes, and then you'll have to go to the BKFC app. Again, $4.99. You get every one of their fight library, kind of like Fight Pass, and all their pay-per-views for free within that month that you pay $4.99. Or you can buy the pay-per-view. I believe it's $20 via Fight TV, FITE.tv. They ain't paying me for this, folks. All right, round one, folks.
Let's get it all.
The girls rocking it at the beginning of the card. Hell yeah. Okay, well, I'm excited for that, at least. I'm excited for that. And I'm not saying that this card is an abomination because of the women fighters on it. Absolutely not. I'm just saying there wasn't anything that brought me in. Oh, and a good showing by Marr right off the bat, folks. I'll get right back to the comments here in a sec. Keep them coming. I see yours, Khabib. I see you, Jaden's Big Easy. 1 minute and 24 seconds left in this first round. A good jab by Allen. I think this one's going to be a scrap, folks. I think this one might go the distance. I think this might be the only prelim we don't see end early, but there's 5 rounds here in BKFC. That's what's crazy. So, like, when there's scraps, they're absolute scraps. Good left hand by, is it Marr or Marr? Marr slipped. Good snap jab by Brandon Allen, and he right hook sends Marr to the ground. That was a nice, beautiful, clean shot, and he already cut Marr open on the right side. He gets up. He's okay with the count. Little wobbly. Oh, my goodness. This Allen is incredible. Look how quick he is. Oh, my God. And he just tagged him again with a straight left jab and a right. This is crazy, folks. Fire up BKFC. This is unbelievable. All right, Marr's still in this. Got knocked down twice. He's back up to his feet. Allen's head movement and footwork is just tremendous as he's just picking. Well, he's just been picking his shot there on the counter. Good left hook by Marr. Yeah, Marr, outside of his right eye, was cut pretty badly. End of the first round, and that's what Marr needs. Oh, my goodness. Look at PKFC. You know there's going to be blood when they're fighting with bare knuckles. This gives me some time to look at the comments, too, here. Jocko got banned from the UFC. Today? Whoa, when did Brendan Allen go to BKFC and get such a nice tan? A different Brendan Allen. It is a nice tan, though. When he wins, he screams like the Hulk. Yes, that's right. Realistically, Izzy has way more experience jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I think that's going to make the difference. Per only been doing MMA for a couple of years. Actually, he's been doing MMA for more than a couple of years. He's been doing MMA for almost a decade, but he's only been competing professionally for a couple of years. He actually, I believe his first MMA bout, he was still competing in Glory. It was just kind of like a one-off. And he tagged his opponent a few times. He just gassed himself. And I believe that was like, I want to say like 2014 or something like that. So he actually has been in MMA for a while. Look, if he can just keep it on the feet, you know what I mean? Like good get up drills in camp and good takedown defense, he has a chance. That's what I'm saying. But Jaden, you know what? It'll be a good bet. And because I'm going to be streaming and I hope to see you there for that event. Oh, by the way, the second round started, folks. My apologies.
Let's get it on.
And it'll be good to go back and forth on that one. And I'm pumped. And again, Jaden, shout out to you, man. Yo, what's up, Matthew? Thank you so much for joining. Matthew, you got to fire up some BKFC. Oh, and that was a nice straight left jab, knocks down Marr. Matthew, it's on YouTube. Fire it up right now. The last fight on the prelims. You got to watch this shit. SCL, what's going on? SCL, was watching some of your videos, by the way. Love the steel drums. Huge music person myself here. Love the steel drums. That was awesome. That's what you call it, right? There's steel drums. Man, how many knockdowns? I think this is, I've counted 4 knockdowns. Allen has knocked down Marr 4 times. That last one just a straight left. I'm going to give you all a shout out here in a second. Oh, look at it. It's Derek Henderson, Galway. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, brother? How's it going? Ireland in the house. Let's go. Just watching a little bare knuckle fighting championship. I'm at work, unfortunately. Just wanted to hop on the vibe and vibe with the community. Oh, well, I hope this can help make work a little easier as you hear me freak out about bare knuckle boxing. Shout out to you, Matt. I saved a couple peanut butter beers for you. There's a few left in the fridge, and I marked the Matt's beers. Nice counter left by Marr there. That was the best shot I think that he's thrown on Allen. And there's end of the second round. Again, 5 2-minute rounds. And this is just like not even a championship fight, just in a normal prelim bout on BKFC, folks. Derek, is that how you pronounce your name correctly? Am I saying that? My day's been going great, man. Thank you so much. I mean, it was more of a chill day. I decided not to stream the full UFC card, early prelims to the end. Clearly, I'm doing some BKFC right now. Was a little under the weather yesterday, feeling a little better today, so just decided to hang out, get some work done, chill, and now watching some great fights with you guys. So I appreciate you asking. How's your day, buddy? All right, mate. See you next week. Jaden, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Jaden, if we hit 50 likes on the video and you win the prize, I will comment it on the video. And I say that to everyone. If we hit 50 likes on the video, we choose a winner from the live chat. And if you're not here anymore, if you've gone to bed, round 3, by the way, just started.
Let's get it
If you've gone to bed, we will comment your username on the video when the stream's over, so you still have a chance to win. And Alan knocks down Marr again. That's knockdown number 5. Is it Marr or Marr? Victoria, go Leafs. Isha, oh my God. Dropped a like. Attaboy. Thank you so much, man.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
Leafs 2-1 Bruins. Man, you know what? Based on what the Bruins have been up to lately, counter left hand by Allen knocks Marr to the ground again. The ref's not going to allow him to continue if he keeps getting knocked down like this. Again, Victoria, usually I wouldn't root for the Leafs, but right now the Bruins with their god-awful decision to sign that kid. Screw the Bruins tonight. I hope they lose. 1 minute left in this third round. I love this. We may not have the biggest stream tonight, but we still got the regulars in the house all hanging out here. It's all about building community. You guys are amazing. Guys and gals. My day was all right, still drinking beer. I said if I finish this water here, if I hydrate myself enough in this stream, I'll crack one as well. For the boys, for the girls here. Happy weekend. 36 seconds left. Neil just subbed Daniel Rodriguez. Hey. Shout out to Neil Magny. He needed a win. Oh, and a nice combo by Allen. Straight left followed by a right hook, and that knocks down Marr again, dude. Marr making his BKFC debut, and the ref calls this one.
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
That's it, folks. That is it. Brendan Allen, after what, 7 knockdowns to his opponent, the ref does the correct thing and says, I don't care if, your hands are up, your eyes are following my finger, your brain is taking too much damage, your eyes are all cut up, it's over. Well, Khabib, I'm excited to watch that one later. My phone screen actually I didn't even notice it now that I look at it here. End of the second period too. All right, Victoria. And Victoria, how's your weekend going? I'll let you know the final score. Thank you. That would be awesome. Love what Bergeron had to say, though. I missed it. What did he say? Joker Girl saying, never watched BKFC before. This is intense. Again, it's not for everybody. But I mean, if you watch One Championship or Muay Thai when they're throwing elbows to each other's face and things like that, I mean, it's nothing crazier than that, I will say. But yeah, it is intense. It's intense. The fights are quick. The fights are brutal. BKFC. Asiel, I just finished the UFC card on another watch along. Not bothered about the main. How's Bare Knuckle show? It's unbelievable, Asiel. It's unbelievable. Again, some people don't like all the violence. They don't like some people, it's the same people who don't like Muay Thai, right? They don't like the elbows to the face and things like that. So I totally understand that. And no judgment. I love all martial arts. I love violence. And I love how intense these knockouts are, knockdowns, and just how quickly the card, moves forward. Good fight. Awesome, Habib. Hey, good job for Magny. Like I said, I always root for Magny. Tough alumni. And he's always been kind of like that guy who's ranked 15 to 10. Yeah, shout out to Magny. Glad Magny got the win. Glad Brandon Allen got the win. He is now 2-1 in BKFC. It is all over.
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
Look at that, Derek. I got the soundboard for you. Definitely a fan. Well, Joker Girl, are you guys see? I knew this. Jaden was coming in hot. He's like, Isha, why aren't you doing UFC? I'm like, because the UFC card was met today, and I would rather watch BKFC. I try to watch it whenever I can. I think I've only streamed it once on the channel. And again, I wasn't feeling too good today, so I didn't want to commit to watching friggin' 6 hours of fights when I could watch a tremendous BKFC event here. My weekend is good because my favorite NHL teams are winning games as of now. Victoria, as a fellow Canadian, I believe you're Canadian, right, Victoria? Even if not, even if you're just a hockey fan, as a fellow hockey fan, I could say that brightens up my weekend as well. I haven't checked on the Canucks, but the Wild didn't do too good on Friday. Isha, when's your first NHL stream? We won't be doing any on this channel, but the Soda Pod are going to be hosting some really fun watch parties, where we even play these fun games with different cameras in the room, like different areas of like the room that we're going to be streaming out of, and like our little studio. So like we have this like fun little dart game that we're going to play between periods and get the fans involved and stuff like that. So we're just working out the kinks on the production stuff, and then we're going to do all of that stuff focused on only Team USA and Minnesota Wild games on the SodaPod YouTube channel. So ballpark, Victoria, probably another month or so. Look at the comments here. You guys are unbelievable. Okay, I'm just going to switch over to the pay-per-view here on my broadcast. So SCL, Reborn. Oh, what's up, Reborn? Darren. Jaden's still here. Okay, guys, just give me 2 seconds. I'll get right back to your comments. I'm just gonna switch my broadcast quickly, and yeah, okay. So he had a good interview about the culture of the Bruins, and he tried to build that Miller doesn't fit in with that room, and the room was against signing. Okay, gotcha. Oh, look at that. Mike Perry is on the broadcast right now, folks. Okay. I'm going to get right back to your comments. Please don't go anywhere. Literally 1 minute on the other side. We'll be back. I just want to switch over my broadcast, and if it's not ready yet, then I'll just jump right back into the stream. Don't go anywhere, folks. The chat buzzing. You all are buzzing. This is amazing. Happy Saturday here. Right back on the other side. Just want to make sure that I got the pay-per-view all lined up here because the prelims are done just like that. Live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. There we go. Just like that, we are back. I mean, just like these fights in BKFC that lasted, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 3 rounds. We are back just like that, folks. Again, Mike Perry's on the broadcast right now for BKFC. This is unbelievable. And I'm getting right back to your comments. The comments are buzzing. You are all amazing. Absolutely love this. I love BKB, and that's 20-second countouts. I think BKFC is only 10, so I thought it was 8, but I guess it's 10. BKB, yeah, that's the Europeans BKFC promotion, right? Or not BKFC, but bare knuckle promotion. Reborn, I was just saying yesterday how much I missed having you on these channels, buddy. I know you want to see LFA again. I'm sorry I didn't do the LFA stream last night. Did watch the event though. But we will do LFA again. Hopefully we're going to do some LFA streams live at some LFA events soon down the road, but excited to see you here, brother. By the way, for everyone who threw the donations my way yesterday, just another shout out. I know Matthew's here in the chat, and there was a few of you who threw some my way. I'm never going to ask for them. All I'm going to ask is that we interact in the chat and that you like the video. But for those who are just hovering in the chat right now, just wanted to throw some love for you. You literally paid for my dinner last night. Going to the main event. Mike Perry's last fight in BKFC was gnarly. Yes, for those who don't know, Mike Perry fought Michael Venom Page from Bellator in BKFC, and it went 6 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, because they had to go to overtime. Love the soundboard. What other sounds you got?
Oh, my God.
Exactly that.
I got a few. I have to get some more, though. I've been slacking. Yep, I'm in Canada. I think I have a Canadian flag in my room there. Jaden, still here. Jaden, before I go, what's up with the leaves looking so bad? Oh, it makes me feel so good. Sorry, Victoria, but it makes me feel so good. John Tavares, gone downhill. Mitch Marner, I mean, what is defense, right? Austin Matthews, the guy's done enough for that team. Where's the leadership? I feel so bad for Austin Matthews and Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley, a good Vancouver boy. Shouldn't have re-signed in Toronto. We'll check that out once it's out. Lemos has some power. Derek, of course I'm here. Go check your community. I will in a little bit, Habib. I'm a little busy streaming and watching BKFC and hanging out with you guys right now. Brian, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate it. Derek, this stream is such a vibe. This stream is such a vibe, and like we're not even popping. I mean, we got the regulars here, and that's awesome. No complaints. If anything, I really like having you all here at once because you guys kind of interact amongst yourselves too, and that's what's so cool as we're building a community here. But for those who are new to the channel, live play-by-play, live commentary, live reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you beauties here. Derek, one of our new subscribers, Brian. I mean, Brian's been supporting us, you know, since we've been at what, like 200 subscribers or something like that. So shout out to you, Brian. You're an absolute beauty. Same with Khabib. And go into the comments. Still can't believe Mike Perry beat MVP. You know what? Well deserved. It was, well, he won in the last round, right? That's the thing. He won in the overtime sudden death round, and well deserved. The guy's an absolute beast. He's training again. He actually wants to make an MMA run. He even said, like, if the UFC signs him, he'll come back. Then replies, okay. Are they bad, Khabib? Like, what's going on here? Last night was lit. Dude, last night on Cage Warriors was awesome. Eris the day before. Tomorrow we're doing Fury FC, by the way, folks. Brittany, how's it going? Brittany and Brian are in the house. What's going on? Matthews has both goals for Toronto, by the way. Of course he does. I mean, other than Ovechkin, Austin Matthews is the next best scorer in the NHL. Anything can happen in the UFC, dude. Anything can happen in any mixed martial arts. But yes, anything can happen in the UFC. Excuse me, folks. I said if I've already drank a whole liter of water today. If I can down one more, then I'll share a beer with you guys because it is Saturday. We'll check the Soda Pod once you post Minnesota videos. Oh, thank you so much, Victoria. By the way, Victoria's been supporting this channel since I was with the other company. So shout out to you, Victoria. Check the Costa tweet I just sent you when you get a chance. Okay, I got to check my YouTube community board and the Costa tweet. Are we talking Paulo Costa here? Borachina? Adebayo, what's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for joining. Derek subbed to me yesterday. I know it's awesome. Like, Derek, you haven't even seen how crazy these streams can get. And I'm glad that you're digging the vibe right now because you're gonna love it when we do like our one championships, when we do our UFC pay-per-views, all that stuff. All right, here we go. BKFC. Main card's going to start in 5 minutes. I said something. Oh, no. Bonsoir. Ovi has the goal for Washington, by the way. Oh, my God. Well, look at that. The two best scorers in the National Hockey League are scoring tonight. Yeah, I absolutely love Ovechkin, and I truly think he's going to beat Gretzky's record. Look at that. I even have my, like, blanket in the freaking frame as well, folks. Ovi scored goal number 778 tonight. That is amazing. Yes, Borachina, the GOAT. If you guys don't follow Paulo Costa on Twitter, you should. He may not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's absolutely hilarious. Okay, I'm going to get right back to the comments in a second. Keep them coming, though, folks. Keep them coming. I'm going to check a couple things because we have a few minutes before the fights start here. Oh, Khabib, you didn't mean to Grant Dawson fighting Neil Magny. You meant Grant Dawson's on the card. By the way, Grant Dawson missed weight by like 3 pounds. Grant Dawson and Neil Magny. Look, again, love Neil Magny. I like Daniel Rodriguez. That was the only fight for me other than Jake Hadley that I was really invested in. I would rather watch BKFC. I'm going to rewatch the UFC later, though. I just didn't want to stream it for 6 hours, but okay. I'm replying to you, Khabib. No disrespect to the great Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm literally writing that too. I know, baby. Fresh cans on his way up, but that's okay. We pretend that didn't happen, right? Okay, so I saw only one of the replies. I'm doing one more check on my community page here. For those who are new to the channel, by the way, what is up? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. You are all amazing. Okay, I only see one reply, buddy. Vote in the poll question, folks, if you haven't already, too. And let me know who you voted for. And again, right after this stream, I edited up a vlog, and I haven't been editing since the Kenny vs. Spenny vlog. I haven't posted a vlog on the channel. I edited up a vlog. I have so much footage from Vancouver Island that I've been filming, and then I've just been lazy and haven't been editing. So I, in my opinion, edited up a pretty sweet little vlog behind the scenes of Kyle and I filming some music, some one-take sessions, and then his cousin Tim and Kyle and myself trying a barrel-aged beer. So, yeah, anyways, right back to the comments we go here, as they're absolutely buzzing. And then I'll check my Twitter in a second. By the way, if anyone's watching on Twitter, please migrate over to YouTube so you can join our live chat, and so you have a chance to win some prizes. We're already, what are we, above 20 likes right now? We're almost halfway to our goal of 50 likes on the videos. Yeah, Drunk Mike Perry is absolutely amazing. Thought you need a friend, boy. Woo! I subbed yesterday, and I love these streams. They're just so chill. Well, Derek, thank you so much. I mean, we have a great, like I said, community that we're building here. Everybody here, I know. Everybody here joins us on streams regularly, and it's amazing. Look at that. Absolutely love the growth. It's not bad. No, it's not bad at all, Khabib. Again, no disrespect to the great Khabib Nurmagomedov. Victoria saying, I'll update you for Washington game and Toronto game, Misha, after the game. Thank you, Victoria. Shh, look at that.
Hey, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
You ever just chill on the couch eating a jar of pickles? Because same. Depends what kind of pickles. And I probably wouldn't eat the entire jar. I'm a little bit of like a psycho. Give me like pickled garlic. And then no one will hang out with me after that. Because I don't even think a whole pack of Trident could alleviate that stench. But yeah, anyways. Give me a whole jar of pickled garlic. Maybe a few pickles, but eh. Now my roommate, he told me to pour a little bit of pickle juice in a Coors Light. That was damn good. Now again, I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to do that tonight, but and you know, we used to do pizza challenges on my last channel when I was monetized, and we would set like a goal, say like we get $20 of donations and Isha does something a little crazy. What we did on the pizza challenges was you guys got to decide what the toppings were, and I'd call a pizza place, and most of the toppings were pretty funny. And I would get that pizza and eat it on stream. Now, I'm not going to do that tonight, but if there's anything like fun that you guys want to do in that regard, let me know. Always up for suggestions. All right, guys, BKFC 32 is about to begin. Again, I highly recommend, instead of paying the $20 pay-per-view fee, just pay BKFC $4.99 a month. There's an average of 3 pay-per-views every single month, plus you get their entire library. I don't even work for BKFC. I'm just saying that's what I would do. That's what I'm doing. I'm canceling my Fight TV, FITE TV subscription right after this. Sub to this guy. Thank you very much, buddy.
Hey, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Quite a few early finishes in UFC tonight. Brian, how are the prelims? 2 knockouts in the first 30 seconds, Brian. And then you joined us in that last scrap. Bruh, I'd kill for pickles. Look, again, I have nothing wrong with them. Yeah, I like them too. Nah, I sit around and eat a bunch of green olives. Hearty garlic pickles. There you go. Like, what is this chat? This is amazing. Call Domino's, you coward. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know how much money I'd have to ask for anyone to do that, or to get me to do that. I don't know how much money on this earth could actually get me to eat Domino's. I would rather eat the box. It's trash pizza. One thing I don't like, pickles. And that's the thing. Like, when people don't like pickles, they really don't like pickles. I worked with a guy at a restaurant. He couldn't even handle like the stench of pickle juice. So naturally, we filled it in the sanitation bottles and would just spray him with them all night. Yep, not the nicest of bunch. All right, looking at the bout order here for BKFC, it did say it's subject to change. So I believe we're going to see Ryan Reber against Jack Grady. Either that or J.R. Ridge against Chase Wilson. So we're going to see either of those two guys are going to start off the main card. JD Ridge and Chance Wilson, both 130-pounders. Ryan Reber and Jack Grady, 135. Just listening into the broadcast right now as they announce the next two fighters coming out. Deep fried pickles. Now we're talking. You know what's crazy? In the Midwest, you guys do them like thin, whereas out west, we do them long. Mr. Beast Chandler be like, do you like peanut butter? Derek, I love peanut butter. I have a peanut butter beer in the fridge right now. Is Grady Irish? We all love peanut butter. Let me check on Jack Grady. He's from Buffalo, New York, and he's got a 0-10 pro boxing record. But he has a 1 win in BKFC. He's 1-0, or sorry, he's 1-1 in BKFC, and he's 10-1 in pro boxing. You guys remember John Dodson in the UFC? He signed to BKFC, and in BKFC, I believe it was 27 or 28. He knocked out his opponent in the first round. That's my beer back. No, I saved you two or three of the fresh ones. I have one from back in April that's still in there. Caps 2-0 and Toronto still 2-1, but I feel like Toronto will lose somehow. We'll lose Samsonov. Or we'll lose because Samsonov got hurt. I'm more stoked the Caps are winning. I'll say that honestly. Okay, so Jonathan Miller is starting off against Stephon Reese. So, okay, totally different than what I thought. And these guys are the only light heavyweight bout on the card. Okay, let's set this up on the screen here, folks, and I'll get it on the ticker. Guys, thank you so much for the comments, by the way. I didn't know how crazy the stream was going to be. To be perfectly honest, I didn't really care. I was like, I'm watching BKFC regardless. Fired up the stream, and look at that. You all are here. You all are here chilling. The chat, the chat is honestly just as buzzing as yesterday. So thank you all so much. This is awesome. And look, on screen, it just looks like it's a bunch of Chuck Norrises. That's hilarious. All right. That's hilarious. It's funny that the prelims had pictures of both of the fighters, but the first fight on the main card doesn't have it. That is hilarious. Anyways, we roll with the punches here. This is BKFC. This ain't the UFC. We ain't doing live stats from ESPN. By the way, when we do UFC streams, it's awesome that we do have the live stats courtesy of ESPN. Shorter stream today, too, folks. It's not going to go the full, what was UFC, 6 hours. BKFC, they roll quick. Just getting this on the ticker. There we go. There we go. By the way, anyone viewing on Twitter, migrate over to YouTube so you can join our live chat. And if we get 50 likes on the video, we'll choose a winner from the live chat. Sheesh. What's your favorite beer, mate? Oh, man, it's hard to say. I don't know if I have one. Too many. I've been getting into the barrel-aged recently. I do love a good porter. I do love a good Russian Imperial Stout. I like hazy IPAs. I like West Coast IPAs. I know they're like very different styles. I like lagers, like Kolsch, Hefeweizens, pretty much anything German. Honestly, anything but a sour. Anything but a sour. Galloway Hooker. Victoria, who had the goals for the Bruins? Connor made proper number 12 because he is Irish and it's not the best whiskey. Did you guys see the meme of Jorge Masvidal? He like cut his toe and he's like pouring some like he's pouring proper number 12 like on the cut on his toe and he's like, I need something stronger. What is this shit? Marchand scored. Nice. Caps now 2-1, Vegas 2-2. Look at that. Victoria giving us scores here. That's amazing. Yeah, the rat. The rat who licks Primitive isn't the worst whiskey. Got the brewer from Bushmills, but fast aged with wood chips. It's not the worst. It's not the best. That is true, Jay. Like honestly, like it's better than Jameson, in my opinion. The Jameson we get out here, anyways. You guys, I mean, I'm sure if you go to the Jameson distillery and get higher end stuff than just like the basic stuff that's on the shelves here. Vegas can lose for all I care. Only like Kessel for Vegas. He's learning. Come on, Cap. KO in under 2 minutes. Well, they're light heavyweights, so I imagine so. Claude Giroux scored on his former team, by the way. I mean, you can't not love Claude Giroux. I never necessarily liked the Flyers growing up, but you got to love Claude Giroux. Now he's with Ottawa. Attaboy. Okay, we are about to start here, and these two light heavyweights, I mean, they look like monsters here. Jonathan Miller. I got no stats on him making his BKFC debut. Stephon Reese, the Slugger. That's his nickname. 0-7 in pro MMA. He's 31 years old. He lost his last he's making his BKFC debut as well. So both of these guys making their BKFC debuts. Something to note though, Stephon Reese, a ton of fights on the amateur scene where he went 6, 8, 9 and 6 on the amateur scene. So didn't get one pro MMA win, but he got 9 and 6 on the amateur scene, making his MMA debut here tonight. Oh, I would take Jameson over proper number 12. Well, maybe just like, I don't know. Maybe the Jameson is just like distilled in the US, the ones we get. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but I didn't mind the proper number 12. But again, when I go Irish whiskey, I like nice Irish whiskey. All right, folks, round 1. First fight on the main card.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Have I ever tried Colesberg? No, I haven't. Good Irish whiskey? Look at that. I'm caught up in the comments. Amazing. Keep them coming, folks, and keep the likes coming. Tell your friends, tell your families. Like the video. If they want to win some City Life merchandise. All right, 30 seconds into this first round, and the pressure's coming from Reese here in the red gloves. Clinched up, Mergliata separates them. Pushing forward is Reese. Miller on the back. Miller with a left jab. Overhand right by Miller. Good uppercut. Clinched, and they get separated. 1 minute left in the first round. Look, body shot by Stephon Reese. Stephon Reese with the body shot fake and went for the overhand, but a good read by Miller. Dodges that. Almost clips Reese on the way up. It's not Irish, but it's British whiskey. Okay, I'm a huge whiskey guy. Been loving the Japanese whiskey, and I mean, Japanese whiskey is obviously awesome. I picked up a really cheap bottle of Centauri's Toki, which is like the lower end of the Centauri brand. Oh, and Miller puts out Reese, knocked out cold. Reese is trying to stand back up, but I don't think he can. Oh, he does. Reese stands back up, but Mergliata waves off this one, folks. It is all over. The first fight in BKFC on the main card, BKFC 32, Orlando, Florida, didn't even get out of the first round. Wow. There was an audible of, oh, fuck, from Marr caught on audio. It's probably because he's watching BKFC right now, man. All right, let's take a look at this. Straight left. That was a straight left jab on the temple. Just knocks him clean out. Literally, straight left jab. It was like temple. It was kind of like right here, folks. Temple side of the cheekbone. And just knocked him right out. Okay, so Colesberg, and that's on my list. Damn, it's all over.
Look at the finish it! And it's all
Have I tried Blood Oath? Hold on one sec. That sounds familiar. I'm just gonna check. I take a note of everything. The whiskey stuff that I tried. By the way, I'm on Untapped, by the way, if you guys are beer fans. Let's see here if I've tried that one, buddy. Sounds super familiar, and I have a bottle in mind. By the way, isn't Dan Mergliotta, doesn't he fit in BKFC? Okay, no. I have not tried it, but my friend does have a bottle. And he didn't let me try any because this stuff's not cheap. Kentucky straight bourbon, baby. Let's go. Yeah, here to get their pack 7, it's about $340 a bottle. Let's go, Jonathan Miller. Let's go.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Was I right? Less than 2 minutes? Yeah, because every round is 2 minutes. So it was less than the first round, less than 2 minutes. Jay, is that one of your favorites? Blood Oath? I think the most I've spent on a bottle of whiskey was Centauri's higher end, and it was about after taxes. And again, this is British Columbia, Canada. So where I'm living right now in the States, it's probably under 200. But it was about 220, I think, 230 in Canada. And I got a deal on it. But in the States, it's probably like 170. All right, Jared Warren versus Jay Jackson is next, folks. Let's get that on screen here. Oh, wait, sorry. That's the co-main event. My apologies. We will see who's up next here in a moment. In the meantime, like the video and drop a comment in the live chat. Dog, follow me back on Untapped. Okay. I have to also check your Twitter DM or my Twitter DMs, Matt. Jameson Black. Yes, I have, and that shit's good. Damn it, Kyle. I'm not supposed to curse, folks. I'm not supposed to curse. The vlog again, and if you dig my vibe and stuff here, folks, I know Derek. That's right, Derek, Mr. Galway. He digs the vibe. You guys will probably dig our vlogs that Kyle and I post. I'm posting one right after this stream. Literally just gonna do a once over. I'm pretty much done editing it all. And you know what? It's so perfect to the conversation because the vlog that I'm posting, no shit, folks, no shit. And it's almost ironic. It is ironic. I'm posting a whiskey a barrel-aged beer tasting that I did with Kyle and his cousin. So there you go. We're talking whiskey here in the live chat. I'm posting a vlog about beer that was soaked in bourbon barrels for, I believe this one was for a year. Oh, it was one of the best barrel-aged I've ever tried. Oh yeah, Jameson Black is beautiful. It costs 20 fun tokens. Hey, you can't rip Canadian bills, by the way. I'm just saying. So make fun of it all you want. Having $1 bills in the States is ridiculous. We got it good with our loonies and toonies in Canada. I'm just saying. Lemos just finished Rodriguez. Thanks for spoiling it. No, I'm just kidding. How? Submission or knockout? Avoid old Patty whiskey. It's trash. Never heard of it. We'll never go near it. Look, Canadian rye. This is what I'll say about Canadian rye. Doesn't have the highest ceiling, but has such a high floor. So I feel like even like cheaper Canadian rye, it's not gonna be bad. It may not be excellent, but it's not gonna be bad. What about Tire? Is this the right pronunciation? Tire Connell single malt. Tire Connell. Like I feel like you can only say that in Irish, English, or Scottish accent. Maybe like a freaking thick Australian accent too. All right, Ryan Reber against Jack Grady next. Jack Grady does have Irish colored shorts on, so clearly because of his last name, you know he's of Irish descent. And he actually fought in BKFC last March. All right, I'm going to get it on the screen here. We'll update the ticker, and we'll get right back to your comments here, folks. Again, we're going to go through this bout or this card so quickly, folks, because BKFC, as you can see here, ton of finishes. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, let's highlight both of these fighters here. Actually, first I'm going to get their names on the ticker. Give me one sec. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm bookmarking this too. I haven't tried it, but I'm saving all your suggestions, by the way, folks. Again, by the way, shout out to Matthew last night with the $10 donation. Friggin' bought 2 7th Avenue pizzas with that, buddy. They were buy one, get one at freaking Hy-Vee. All right, these guys are what the heck is the weight on these guys? I believe they are 135ers. Yeah, because this card is just loaded with the lightweights here, the lighter weights. All right. Damn, I see you folks have predictions and stuff too going on. I'll get right back to the chat here in a sec. I love when you guys give your predictions, by the way. Okay, Ryan, is it Reber or Reber? Reber sounds better. We're going to go with that. Ryan Reber out of Florida. Other than a profile picture, Tapology doesn't have anything on this guy. He's fought in BKFC. Okay, actually, they do have a few things on him. So this is his 3rd BKFC fight. He's actually gone 2-0 thus far. He beat Micah Mitchell and Rick Caruso, both one via doctor stoppage in the 4th round and one via corner stoppage in the 2nd round. Damn, so he's experienced in BKFC. Looking at Jack Grady. Jack Grady, this is what I was saying, had a 0-10-1 boxing record. And he is 1-1 in BKFC. Lost to Travis Thompson via KO TKO in the 3rd round in his BKFC debut in 2021. And then beat Gabe Sacchetti in 2022. Or so earlier this year in the 2nd round. So his 3rd BKFC fight. So both of them have a little bit of experience. Both of them have a little bit of experience. You know what? Since we have a ton of Irish fans and a ton of Irish friends in the chat, I'm going with Jack Grady. I know he's American. He's out of Buffalo, New York, but he's wearing the Irish shorts. We're going with Grady. Lock on. All right, right back to the comments here, folks. Underrated. You talking about the single malt that Derek was suggesting? I say it again. They're fun tokens. Standing TKO. Oh, Lemos in the UFC. I was like, is that your prediction? Standing TKO. Nice. Look, I'm excited to rewatch the card. I just didn't want to spend 6 hours watching it today when it was a meh kind of card, and I knew I was going to get the exact same vibe, the exact same people, and probably the exact same views doing BKFC. TKO almost knockout. It was standing. I need to find a good Canadian whiskey. I mean, everyone goes for a certain kind that I'm just like, meh. You know, actually, my neighbors, they were talking about a good rye. I'll try to remember the name of the. You got a few bottles actually. Look at that. Grady looks mean. Grady looks mean. Love it. Love it. Try it, please. It's really good. Okay, it's on my list. I'm going to see if it's at my local liquor store. I'm sure Total Wine has it. That's the one I was referring to, Crown Royal. Crown Royal is like, I mean, it's almost annoying that like that is what Canadian rye is known for, or like, you know what I mean? Like when anyone in Canada or the States and they say Canadian rye, oh, I drink Crown Royal. It's like, okay, like it's not bad, but it's like there's more, you know? Shane, I'm jealous. 7th Ave goes so hard. Yep, haven't had the breakfast pizza yet, but had the meat sauce and sausage pepperoni, I think. Ryan gonna win this fight. Let's go, baby. The only Crown I've had is Apple Crown, and while it's very good, I want a straight whiskey. I guess I could go Crown. Yeah, dude, screw Apple Crown. Go like like real Crown Royal. I think Crown Royal Black too is really, really good. Reber by KO. Just an international brand you might know. No, I know. All right, folks, round one.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. And Grady's aggressive right off the hop. Reber's shorts, though, are hilarious. I love them. Clinched by Grady, and he's going for body shots, left hooks, right hooks. Oh, the referee pushes Grady away. Maybe Grady did something illegal here. What's going on here? 1 minute, 27 seconds left. And eye poke, I think. Eye poke, hard warning by the referee, I believe. UFC early stoppage in the main. Oh, it was a headbutt. Oh, you know what? That was a headbutt. Yeah, Grady's kind of going in, and we're back in it, folks. Grady's just literally going into the clinch and just throwing like a freaking maniac here. Body shots, soft ones, and he's literally going like this. It looks like a kid's like or it looks like someone's pushing a kid's head, and he's just like, ah. Nothing too crazy landing, but very much working the clinch work here. I also need to talk to Hoppy about bourbons. Yeah, he's the bourbon guy. Okay, ref finally separates him from that weirdness that Grady was doing. Grady goes right back to the clinch here. A very interesting game plan, I guess. I haven't seen anything like this. This is not necessarily a scrap. It's very much dirty boxing. Some great Scottish malts. Yep, Johnny Walker Scotch is nice. I like Johnny Walker. There was a kid who played for the University of Arizona hockey team named Johnny Walker, and they do Johnny Walker nights. Oh, man. Again, Grady going right to the clinch against Ryan Reber. So it's pronounced Reber, not Reber. I bought Johnny Walker in the UFC, a glass of Johnny Walker, a whiskey. That's awesome. Oh, and Grady gets wobbled a bit. And here we go. Finally, Reber gets to employ his will here. Oh, and Reber gets a point deduction, perhaps, because he punched. Oh, no, okay, the ref gave him a stern warning as well. By the way, folks, did you know that Chad Mendes is actually in BKFC as well? Did you guys know that? So Reber actually threw a punch at Grady after, like, while the official was separating them, which you can't do that right before the bell. So both of them have a stern warning here. Both these guys don't like each other. Again, shout out to you folks joining us live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. We do a minimum of 2 fight companions every week. We were doing 4 this week. We did Aries, Cage Warriors, BKFC today, and then tomorrow, Fury FC. So shout out to you all for joining. Live play-by-play, live commentary, live interaction, of course, live reaction here on the channel. We have a contest going on, and all you have to do to enter is like the video and drop a comment in the live chat, for a chance to win some prizes. Scotch is good, man. I love like Lagavulin, and yeah, Scotch is good. It was a headbutt. My apologies. All right, round 2.
Let's get it on.
You know, brother used to have a game where we would tie shots to certain players on the ice, and if they scored, you had to take a shot. Oh boy, had a game kind of like that in regards to NHL as well, where it was like you take a penalty, you take a shot. You lose a fight, you take a shot. You get scored on, you take a shot. And if you're losing, if you're down at the end of the period, you also have to take a shot. That would mess you up. All right, center of the octagon. Straight left jab by I was going to say McGrady. By Grady. May as well be McGrady the way his shorts are. Overhand left. Grady goes in for the clinch. Again, tries to employ some dirty boxing. Jack Grady, I think, might get a point taken away as he just employed an elbow. Oh, the ref just giving him another stern warning. He actually literally just did a tie clinch elbow there. Reber trying to land the 1-2. I'll get right back to the comments here. Jay and Derek, I see you. I see you. 45 seconds left in the second round. Keep the comments coming. You all are amazing. This is awesome. Okay, not the most exciting fight here, and you can see Reber's getting a little annoyed, yelling at Grady, being like, "Let's fight. What is this? Why do you keep clinching?" But then Reber tries to go into the 1-2 and overhand right, and Grady with the good head movement. Grady really just wants to employ the dirty boxing here. Oh, and there's the headbutt again by Grady. He's going to get a point taken away. Oh my goodness. Grady got disqualified. And now Grady, folks, we have a brawl. We have a brawl in the center of the ring. Grady was disqualified, ran to his opponent and pushed him. His opponent then punched him in the face. The fight is over at this point. The fight is over. And now there's various officials, there's various teams, the broadcast, everybody is in the ring right now having a big kerfuffle. This is a brouhaha, folks. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, this Grady, I mean, he was cheap as hell. Oh my God, Julian Lane somehow is in the mix of course, Julian Lane just somehow senses Julian Lane from the Ultimate Fighter. I know he's fought in BKFC. Just senses that the shit's going down, burst through the doors. Oh, Reber's still taunting. All right, let's take a look here at the replay. So a couple shots, honestly, an elbow, and then another headbutt. McGregor laughing at Mendez for not taking the pay increase was so mean. Oh, dude, I know. I'm going now. Join live tomorrow. Derek, I appreciate it. If you look on the community tab, you'll see when that one starts, and then I'll post the video probably later tonight, like the stream video, so you can like ahead of time. By the way, folks, vote on our poll question. Let me know who you voted for as well. Derek, it's an absolute pleasure to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You're an absolute beauty. Okay, we're looking at the replay right now of like the kerfuffle after the fight was called. Look, Julian Lane and various officials all bum rushed the freaking cage and were able to just jump on top of Grady. Looks like Reber's not getting any repercussions for defending himself and throwing a punch after when his opponent, after the fight was called, rushed him. Wow, some excitement in BKFC, folks. So like Kaprizov was equal to vodka and he scored a Hattie, the game we paid out for. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That is mental. It is. He wants to bang, bro. Let me bang, bro. Asiel, thank you so much for knowing that reference.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Back when the Ultimate Fighter was just pure gold reality television. Now it's garbage. Trash. Wow, what a fight that was, folks. What a fight that was. Boring fight, but the real fight came after the bell. Second round disqualification, and Ryan Reber takes that one. So Ryan Reber now increases his BKFC record to 3-0. Okay. Again, I don't know who's next, folks, because the bout orders are a little off. So we're either going to see J.R. Ridge and Chance Wilson or Travis Thompson and David Diaz, I imagine. Travis Thompson and David Diaz both are both 135ers. J.R. Ridge and Chance Wilson, 130 pounds. Contender Series is fun. Oh, Contender Series is way better than the Ultimate Fighter. I'm just saying the Ultimate Fighter back in the day was the GOAT. It was unbelievable. It was amazing. I mean, you go back and watch Mayhem Miller's season against Michael Bisping. Not only were the coaches hilarious, but TJ Dillashaw, Dobson. I mean, the list goes on of the stars who came from that particular season. I mean, you go back even further, Rampage and Rashad Evans. Oh, there we go. Team Rampage was the best season in my opinion. That one was really good. Dillashaw against Garbrandt was a really good season. George St. Pierre, Koscheck was a good season. McGregor, Faber was a good season. What was another good one? A Tito Shamrock. I mean, like, BJ Penn was Matt Hughes. No, BJ Penn, Jens Pulver, dude, with Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz. Yeah, like, whoops, old school Ultimate Fighter. The Ultimate Fighter was awesome. Now the Ultimate Fighter is not even really a feeder to the UFC anymore. It's all Contender Series. Leafs 1-2-1, by the way. Hey, this is the only time I'm ever going to be happy that the Toronto Maple Leafs won. It was against the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins, bunch of, like, they deserve this one today based on how that franchise has been acting lately. Hey man, what's opinion on Bob Arum's comments to Mike Hoaxard regarding the 10-man mass debate? Man, oh, the mass debate. You almost got me, Jack. You almost got me. You know what's funny? It's a good thing that, like, I can't read. How's it going, Mr. Jack? Mr. Jack. Nice last name. Appreciate you joining, buddy. You almost had me. If I wasn't, like, borderline dyslexic, you would have had me there. But because I just can barely read anyways, Mr. Meoff here. Wanderlei and Chael. Dude. Okay, J.R. Ridge is next, so I'll get that up on the screen. Wanderlei or Vanderlei. Why did I say Wanderlei? Vanderlei Silva in Pride, by the way, folks. When Vanderlei was juiced up in Pride, was that not like one of the most entertaining fighters you've ever seen? Sadly, the front office deserves it. The players don't. Hey, well, tonight, I'm glad that the players got... I don't give a fuck about Boston, to be perfectly honest, folks. I mean, I hate the Leafs, but I mean, the Boston, they beat the Vancouver Canucks in 2011. I don't care. Mr. Jack, I appreciate it, bro. Keeping up with this channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Jack. Mr. Meoff. I appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, we're streaming a minimum of 2 days a week now. When there's Contender Series, we always do Contender Series on Tuesday and then, like, whatever we choose on the weekend. Until Contender Series is back, we just kind of every Tuesday I look at what Kapoza posts as far as the schedule, and then I choose whatever I want to stream. But again, Meoff, you almost had me. Try again next time. And I appreciate you supporting the channel and just dropping a like on the video and a comment in the live stream. It really helps us a lot, and I appreciate it, buddy. I can be a good sport, and you are too. Devils doing great, dude. I'm glad to see it. I think the Devils, the Kings, the New York Rangers that kind of already popped, Buffalo and Ottawa are gonna run the league in like 2 years. All right, let's get into this next fight here, folks. Actually, I'm just gonna update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. We got J.R. Ridge against Chance Wilson. Folks, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play, live commentary, live reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. We usually do UFC cards on Saturday, but today it's kind of a dog of a card. Wasn't feeling too good. And honestly, I was going to watch BKFC, so I was like, screw it. I might as well stream a little BKFC here tonight. And you know what? I am glad I did, folks. I'm glad I did because the chat's buzzing. You are all amazing. And again, shout out to all of you people who who donated. I mean, I guess if you voted too, there's elections in Canada and the States going on right now. Shout out to all you people who donated last night. I know Matthew is still here. I'm never going to ask you folks directly for donations, but I do want to give shout outs to those who did. And I know Peanuts He gave us a donation, I believe €1 yesterday. So thank you so much, buddy. And then Matthew as well, paying for my 7th Avenue pizza. I appreciate it, guys. All right, J.R. Ridge, Chance Wilson. We will highlight whatever we can of them as they make their walk out to the ring right now. 130 pounds are both of these fighters. J.R. Ridge, 37 years old. He is a BKFC veteran, I would say now, joining the promotion back in 2021. He is currently 2-1 in the promotion, making his walkout for his 4th fight here tonight. Looking at his opponent, Chance Wilson, 31 years old, 2-7 pro MMA career, 2 losses in LFA. He lost in Extreme Fight Night in kickboxing, but he is a perfect 2-0 in BKFC. Oh, sorry. My mistake. He is a 2-1 in BKFC. He competed in BKFC, one of their early promotions, actually, BKFC 13. He came back BKFC Fight Night and for BKFC 23. He's now making his return one more time after a loss in kickboxing to fight J.R. Ridge. So again, 2-1 in BKFC. Both these guys are seasoned in this promotion. This should be a hell of a fight. Caps, no way. The Caps blew their lead. The Caps blew their lead? No way. Emmanuel, you know, you're a smart person, Emmanuel. Come on, Emmanuel. I know you're smarter than that. You know if I stream the fights that YouTube and BKFC and Triller, they're just gonna shut down the channel, dude. You know this, Emmanuel. You know I can't show the fights, bro. You know I can't show the fights. You're smarter than this. But I appreciate the comment. Just by commenting, you're automatically entered into winning some prizes here tonight. So
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
thank you. Emmanuel, literally you can find it on the BKFC app. Super easy. I don't want to see you, friend. Well, I mean, you entered the contest, so you clearly do. You're gonna probably win some free merch tonight. I guarantee the random generator is gonna choose Emmanuel here. Andrew, what's going on, Andrew? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, my friend Emmanuel. Everyone, give Emmanuel a round of applause. Emmanuel, he says he doesn't want to be here. We know he wants to be here. He wouldn't have dropped a comment. Andrew, I didn't watch UFC tonight, actually. We're watching BKFC here, brother, and it's been awesome thus far. Brutal and awesome. Andrew, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, brother? I hope you're doing great. Happy weekend. All right, folks, round 1.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. All right. J.R. Ridge against Wilson. Ridge in the blue tape. Wilson in the red, and here we go. Both of them with some good counters, as it was Wilson who just started throwing. Good overhand left, followed by a few hooks. They're clinched right now, and Wilson's going for the body shots. Yeah, I decided to watch some BKFC instead of some UFC today. I'll get right back to the comments in a sec, but keep them coming, folks. Center of the ring. I mean, they're so fast, these guys. 125ers, but I think they had a catch weight of 135 or 130 here. Tiny compared to the last few fighters that we saw. 1 minute left in this first round. And a good counter by J.R. Ridge. And a right hook misses, but an overhand right lands on Ridge from Wilson. Wilson doing a good job with his head movement and his counters, though. Nice straight right. Andrew, I see your comment. I'll get back to you in a sec. And SCL and the others. 30 seconds left in this first round. This is a great scrap. Absolute great scrap. I mean, they're punching way too quick for me even to comment in real time. But right now, Wilson's up against the ropes, and Ridge was just employing his will. I'm actually surprised that Ridge just kind of let Wilson walk away from that. 10 seconds, and I'll get right back to the comments. Kind of a little taunting by Wilson. I don't know if you want to do that. You almost got your ass beat by Ridge there. All right, end of the first round. Let's see what we got here. What do you think of Fleury's pad setup? The ones at practice? I thought they were nice. You got this. Manuel, what are you saying here? Oh, you don't know how to speak French? Je parle français, Emmanuel. Tu peux parler français. Les filles dig that. Hey. I'm doing great. Leeds win and World Series baseball is still on. It's the last. Oh, Leafs win and World Series baseball. It's on. It's the last game or not. I'm not a huge baseball fan, as you know, but I know World Series is very important to a lot of people. So that's all. That's awesome, Andrew. I know you're a baseball fan. The Leafs won. That's awesome. What else you got going on this weekend, Andrew? And again, I appreciate you. And Emmanuel, we can help you out here. We can help you out, Emmanuel. That's what we do here. We help out the chat. All right, round 2, folks.
Let's get it all.
Round 2 of 5. But we haven't seen any fight go we haven't seen any fight go the distance yet here on BKFC 32. This official quickly separates these guys. Good body shot by Wilson. Moi aussi. Oui, oui, bonjour, baguette. No, it's croissant, not baguette. I mean, it could be a baguette, but we're croissant people here, man. We go to Quick Trip in the morning for croissant breakfast sandwiches. We went to Swish LA for dinner. Ooh, some good chicken. Nice, Andrew. That's awesome, buddy. Again, I'm just so happy to see you. It's been what? It's been a few weeks, maybe even a month or so. Andrew, I moved to the USA. I live in Minnesota now. The last time you were on a stream, I was in Canada. Tomorrow's a gardening day. Well, I hope it's nice out because it's getting cold here in Minnesota now. Not cold enough where you could skip a gardening day, but I know Toronto's getting cold too. My sister lives in Kingston, and she says it's starting to get a little chilly there. Oignon. All right, 30 seconds left in this second round. Seems like both these guys now are just waiting to pick their shots. Right in the center circle. SCL, you cracked me up. All right, 10 seconds, round number 2. Very even fight thus far, especially nobody dominating the second round. All right. Me fight. Bro, I'm going to stop at Quick Trip or pick up a 7th Ave on the way home. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Because there are no Quick Trips near us at all. It's so good, though. So good. For those who are watching this one, who do you got winning this fight thus far? Again, I don't think we're going to see this go the distance. I mean, we might because these guys are pretty tiny and they're not really swinging to end things. But they're both starting to get bruised up here, and this is just such a crazy, crazy sport. I think it's pretty much tied right now. Maybe I give... What am I thinking? Maybe I give Ridge the edge because I think he probably narrowly won round 1 because he had his opponent up against the ropes for a bit. But they're just swinging for the fences now.
Let's get it all.
Right at the start of this third round, they're just swinging for the fences now, and it's Wilson the one who's actually pushing forward. Andrew saying, my parents are from Montreal and we speak French now. We lost our French. Yeah, I grew up speaking French, but I haven't lost it. It's harder for me to think in it, kind of like how you think in English. But if I If I was around French-speaking people for a day, or like I spent just one day back in Quebec, I could probably get it back real quick. But I can read it, I can understand it, I can have a conversation. 1 minute left in this third round. We only have a few fights left, folks. That's what's awesome about this promotion. You can just fire through them here. Andrew, yes, your last name is French as hell, and I love it. 1 minute left in the third round. How do you pronounce it, Andrew? Beauchesne? Or Beauchesne? Is there like an accent aigu at the end that we're missing, or is it just Beauchesne? Let me know. I want to know how to properly pronounce it, because I always just called you Andrew B. Wait, what? No way there isn't a quick trip up in Ritzyville. I don't want to dox you. No, there's one like in Plymouth area, which is about 20 minutes away. Awesome. Matt's going full heel tonight. Matt, don't pick on Andrew. No, Matt's all good. Matt knows my shtick, Andrew. He knows that I don't like Quebec. Oh, and look at that. Ridge took a shot to the left eye, and he was holding it at the end of that third round. I think the fight is close, folks. I think in this third round, honestly, I think Ridge won the first round. I think the second round was tied. Shoot, I think Wilson won that third round. Ridge got a few good shots on him, but Wilson was the one pushing forward and I think landed the more shots there. Victoria, Andrew, look at that. Two former friends. Still friends. Regulars on the channel. Yeah. It is a little ways away. I don't know if it's worth it. At this hour, anyways. First thing in the morning? Oh, you betcha. All right. Round number 4. It's the first time we've reached the 4th round this evening on this card.
Let's get it on.
Victoria saying Vegas won, by the way. Did Kessel score at all, Victoria? Probably going to get a 7th Ave pepperoni. Attaboy. Dude, I love the pizza sauce, the red sauce of 7th Ave. Do you talk to Dylan these days? Not too much, to be honest. He's busy. He's busy running a company. No, I haven't talked to him in a while, Andrew. Say what's up to him the next time you see me, or the next time you see him. I live in Minnesota now, too, Andrew, so. You can DM to me, but where did you get the BOGO deal? The BOGO? Oh, the buy one, get one deal. Oh, it was based. It wasn't necessarily a buy one, get one. They were just half off, so I bought 2. So it kind of was a buy one, get one. Is the Hy-Vee near where I live? The nice one. 58 seconds left in this 4th round. Pretty much back and forth, guys, exchanging hooks thus far. Sorry, Noisha. Kessel didn't score. Oh, well. Continues his Iron Man streak. I asked him about you and he skipped that question. Ooh. Damn. That sucks. Well, I didn't skip your question when you asked about him. I have to go. See ya. See ya, Andrew. Oh, and look at that. Wilson flips Ridge the bird in the center of the ring. And Ridge is going 15 seconds left in this 4th round. Oh, okay. And they high five. They know they're putting on a show here. I'm out of here as well, but I'll be back next stream. Victoria, thank you so much. I appreciate you, throwing the scores our way. Andrew, so happy to see you as well. You guys are awesome. That's a DM it to me because I think it's on my way home from work. I mean, just you know where I live. Just look up the town and Hy-Vee, and it's I believe it's the only one, to be honest. All right, we're going into the 5th round, folks, and it's freaking tight. Can't get pepperoni within 100 miles of me here in the asshole of France. What, you can't get just pepperoni sticks or pepperoni pizza? That's crazy. Well, I mean, we are in America, so you can get any fast food, any grease food you want within a 2-mile radius. Canes probably will beat the Leafs tomorrow. Leafs are on the back-to-back. Oof. Yeah, but the Canes haven't been the Canes we all thought they were. So maybe the Leafs crawl back. But Victoria, excited to see you tomorrow. Better luck to your Leafs, I guess. Victoria, you have me saying nice things about the Leafs. You're the only one. I appreciate it. Okay. 5th round, folks.
Let's get it all!
Ethet. Thank you. Sorry, mate. No, all good. If there's like a few of them that pop by, then let me know, and I'll tell you the one that's closest to. I think it's the one closest to Winnetka Ave. Is that right? It's that one. Oh, and there we go. A beautiful, beautiful right uppercut by Wilson, and that rocked Ridge. Folks. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, and Wilson now is getting the better of Ridge. Ridge seems to be gassed here, and that's what the broadcast said going into this one. I'll give you scores till you stream Wild. Thanks, Victoria. You're awesome. Neither. Jeez. What does France have against pepperoni? That's a painful back-to-back. Yeah, Victoria, by the way, Matthew here, as per his name, is a huge hockey guy too. 59 seconds left in this 5th and final round. This is the first fight that is going the distance here on BKFC, folks, and an exciting one it has been. Oh, Wilson now running away from Ridge. Ridge landed a hard shot on Wilson, but Ridge doesn't have enough energy to drain the gas tank. 43 seconds left. Nice right jab by Wilson, but they're so tired. They're both so tired. Center of the ring right now. Even if you're not streaming, I'll DM it to you on Twitter. Look at that.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I appreciate you, Victoria. You're awesome. Oh, here we go. Ridge moving forward now, taking advantage of Wilson being gassed. Shots to the body, shots to the head. Come on, Wilson. There's 19 seconds left. Ridge, come on, drain the gas tank. Wilson's just walking away. There we go. Ridge not letting Wilson walk away. Wilson was walking away. Shots to the body, uppercuts to the head. Wilson's not defending himself. 10 seconds. Wilson's running away. And that is it.
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
Let's go, baby. What a way to end that fight. Wow. Crazy. Fight of the night thus far. Again, biased because it went the distance, but my goodness, folks. Wow. I don't know if Wilson was hurt or if he was just out of gas, but wow, that was unbelievable. You folks are also unbelievable. If you haven't already, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. Let me know who you voted for in the poll question as well. 25 likes on the video, folks. We're halfway to reaching our goal. Once we hit 50 likes on the channel, we will give away some prizes. Let's see, where are we at with the poll question? Okay, I mean, yesterday we had like 500 votes, and not quite there tonight. Who wins this bantamweight main event fight? Barnett or Herrera? 62 shots landed for Ridge, 70 for Wilson, 158 thrown for Ridge, 175 for Wilson. 36%. I mean, it's essentially an even fight. My goodness, folks. I think JR Ridge should get the win based on how he finished. You folks let me know. It's a Centre Breton Nord-West Breton country. Never mind, it's a little further out than I thought, but I know where there is 7th Ave near me. You can't buy chilies either. This is an abomination.
Oh my God!
All right, folks, this is the first decision that I'm really actually eager to see. Andrew, it was a crazy fight. It was a crazy fight. I don't know who won. It was so close. We're about to hear the decision. First fight that went 5 rounds. We're listening in right now. It's going to be a split decision. Oh, sorry, unanimous decision. J.R. Ridge wins it. Unanimous decision. Let's go. Let's go. That's who I thought deserved to win it. It was close, man. It was close. It was back and forth. And I think that last round, it was anybody's round. But Wilson folded. And Ridge took it. Wow. Wow, indeed, Andrew. Wow, indeed. And again, Andrew, I'm so happy to see you, brother. So happy to see you. Unbelievable stuff. All right, let's see who we have coming up next here, folks, in a moment. If you haven't already liked the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. We're at 25 likes, so we're halfway to reaching our goal. We're halfway to reaching our goal, folks. Keep the comments coming. The only reason I was curious is because I'm never going to pass up half of 7th Ave. Dude, you can never pass up 7th Ave. 7th Avenue Pizza is the greatest thin crust pizza in the world. Honestly, like I'll eat that frozen pizza over most things you order from like a restaurant or a pizza joint. It's that good. The sauce. It's all about the sauce, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the new viewers live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video, comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. We do giveaways on all of our streams. If we hit 50 likes on the video, we give away some prizes. To some lucky commenter in the live chat, I should say. I can hear from my hearing aids from my phone. I had them a month ago. Oh, so you have you can get the YouTube feed in your headphones there, Andrew. That's awesome. That's awesome. Again, appreciate all of the new viewers here live on BKFC. We've only done a couple of these streams. I think this is actually the second BKFC stream we've done on this channel. We do fight companions every single week, folks. A minimum of 2, sometimes up to 4. We did Eris. We did Cage Furies. We skipped UFC today because it was just because BKFC is on, and we're doing Fury FC tomorrow. We usually give the UFC priority on Saturday, but let's be honest, this card was an absolute abomination of a card. It wasn't the greatest card. And there's no Contender Series on right now. So we're focusing on other promotions, some of the smaller promotions, and we love showing them some love. And while doing so, we're building such a great community here. Our live chat's been buzzing all night. And again, you are all amazing. I appreciate it. If you want to win some City Life Project merchandise, and here you can see what you're going to win. Or in the live chat here, you get to pick something from the merch store. We send it to you. We love giving back to everyone who supports us. Facts on 7th Ave is better than most pizza chains. It's because it's so fresh. They don't overdo it. There's not too much cheese. The cheese is good. They're an ice cream company, so you know the cheese is going to be good. And the sauce is good. Andrew, you want to try 7th Ave? I'll try to get some up to you next time, Andrew. You're in Ontario. I'll try to get some up to you. Ontario's not too far from Minnesota. All right, folks. I'm going to take a quick break. Literally 2 minutes. On the other side, we're going to tee up the next 2 fighters here on this card. I believe there's only 3 or 4 fights left on this card anyways. What an outstanding card here. BKFC 32, live play-by-play, live commentary, live reaction, of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks. 2-minute break. No joke. Only 2 minutes. On the other side, we'll highlight the next 2 fighters on the card. We'll hear your predictions. And yeah, we'll continue to hang out this Saturday night on BKFC live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Hell, if you want to talk some UFC and what went down in the Octagon earlier today as well, let's do it. Anything and everything goes here, folks. Excited to have you all on this stream. See you all on the other side in 2 minutes' time. And we are back live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another fight companion. This time, bare knuckle boxing. I was going to say bare knuckle fighting. I guess it is bare knuckle fighting. Bare knuckle boxing, ladies and gentlemen, for BKFC 32. The chat has been absolutely buzzing tonight. So thank you all. Thank you all so much. You know what's crazy? I just found out DraftKings is the sponsor, one of the sponsors of BKFC. And yes, they have betting odds for all of these fights. Unbelievable. So I brought up the tab of it as well. We have Travis Thompson against David Diaz next. Another 135-pound fight here. I'll get right back to the comments too. As you folks know, it's a comment-driven live stream, so I appreciate you all joining. Wish I could play double bass like that. Shoot, in the break, I was going to turn on the lights here. Actually, just give me 1 sec. I'm going to turn up these lights here. One moment. That's better, no? That's better, no? Now we can all see each other. I was literally sitting here in the dark. All right, let's take a look at both of these fighters here, folks. Travis Thompson. Wow, this guy is a BKFC legend. Oh my goodness, folks. Travis the Animal Thompson has fought in BKFC since the first one. He's been in BKFC since 2018. Travis has a record of 4 wins, 4 losses in BKFC. His last win came to Jake Grady, actually. Before then was actually on a 2-fight win streak in BKFC. So Travis Thompson, no stranger to this promotion. Looking at his opponent, David Diaz. David Diaz is making his 3rd BKFC appearance, riding a 2-fight win streak in the promotion. So there you go. 2 guys familiar with BKFC, fought in BKFC before. David Diaz still somewhat the newcomer compared to his opponent who's been with the promotion since day one. All right, let's take a look at the live odds here for BKFC. Bum, 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 bum. BKFC, DraftKings. Shoot, actually, I can't find it easy. If it comes up on screen again, then we'll talk about the draft odds there. But yeah, there's odds for. I love it. I absolutely love it. Keep the comments coming, folks. It's a comment-driven live stream, which means you all drive the bus, which means you all get to lead the discussion. If you want to talk UFC between rounds here, and look, they're already talking in the ring here. They're already talking in the ring. The official has to separate them. USADA, baby. You want to talk a little Paulo Costa, USADA? USADA. I love how Paulo Costa writes motherfucker on Twitter, just MTFK, and you just know what he's talking about. Oh my goodness. Look at the shade. Look at the shade that these fighters are throwing at each other. One stern, just staring the other down. Oh my goodness. Diaz is throwing so much shade at his opponent, the veteran Thompson. This is absolutely insane. Can't bet against a Diaz, surely. I think you can bet against it. I just closed DraftKings. Their website has a lot of just things going on, and when you're streaming, you want to limit your internet use so it can all concentrate on your stream, right? So I if someone wants to tell me the odds for it, great. I know they do show it on the broadcast stream. And by the way, shout out to Waconia Brewing again. They hosted, or we hosted with them a watch party. We did a live podcast recording there, and they sent us home with a great care package. So I know we're right out of October, but the Oktoberfest German style Marzen. Shout out Waconia Brewing. Thank you very much. Oh, cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Oktoberfest, baby. All right, Andrew Glenn is the official for this one. Are you guys ready? This one should be fun. Shout out Waconia. Yes, indeed. All right, round one.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Straight lefts by Thompson. Diaz, he's kind of buzzing around. He's buzzing around. He's got his hands open. He looks like a freaking praying mantis. Oh, Diaz, though, with a good couple. His style may be weird. He's bopping around, hands up in the air, bopping around, looking like freaking Dominic Cruz out there. And he landed 2 beautiful pop hooks. Good head movement by Diaz. Thompson with a good straight left jab, though. They're in the clinch now, and Diaz is getting more shots off on Thompson. A great left hook to the temple. Diaz is a freak. I got him by KO. Well, there you go, Reborn. I mean, he's currently 2-0 in BKFC going up against the veteran Thompson, but Thompson a 4-4 record 1 minute in to this first round. He looks crazy, though. He looks absolutely crazy. It's crazy that he's like fighting open palm, then closing before his strikes. I mean, is he slapping? He's just swinging with hooks like a crazy man. And I'm here for it. Oh, just barely misses with that 1-2 overhand right. Ooh, but Thompson connects on a straight right. I love this more than boxing, folks. And maybe I'm a little crazy, but I love this more than boxing. Man. Diaz is so quick with the shots. When they were clinched, he just throw like 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 strikes to the body. Diaz, though, looks like he's cut up around anyways his left eye. This is an absolute scrap to start off this fight here, folks. 10 seconds left in the first round. Diaz is the one that's cut up. Despite throwing more volume in this fight. Looks like actually the left side of Thompson might be a little cut up too. Look at this clinch. They're clinched with one arm and just throwing on the other. End of the first round. This has been an incredible fight. Oh my goodness, folks. He's a Diaz. I told you. I also got to get myself down to Wabasha. Yeah, man. I was talking to the owner today, actually. We're going to start doing some MMA stuff there. Not matches, not fights, but watch parties and stuff. All right, folks. Again, if you haven't already, vote in the poll question, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat. Really appreciate it. Tomorrow, we have another stream too, Fury FC. What a first round. This was the best first. I mean, I know we've seen some finishes, but this has been the best first round thus far. As far as just action and entertainment. Again, some people might argue a finish is like the best of the best you can go. Sure. Well, shout out to Diaz. Fat OnlyFans sponsorship right on his shorts as he stands on the OnlyFans sponsorship in the center of the ring.
Let's get it on!
Round 2, folks, and I hope it's just as exciting as the first. Left jab by Thompson. And Diaz comes in with a good job with the clinch, and he's still getting shots off. Thompson kind of pushes Diaz to the ground. Diaz is laughing. Diaz cut. It looks like he's under the left eye. Yeah, underneath the left eye. Broadcast just confirmed that. Andrew saying Houston just has the lead in the World Series 3-1. Andrew, who are you rooting for in the World Series? What a nice left jab by Thompson. Thompson's doing a good job with that left jab. It's finding its home every day. Diaz now trying to employ that overhand left. Thompson looks a little bit more composed. I don't know how much Diaz can keep this high pace going. Grr, Phillies. Oh no. Well, I hope the Phillies come back. Yeah, Diaz, not many of his punches landed in that clinch there. Diaz looked really good in the first round. Glad it's under. 30 seconds left in this first round. Again, shout out to everybody in the live chat here. Don't you worry. I'll give you all a shout out soon. Diaz, by the way, with two different color shoes. One's red, one's white. Yeah, Thompson's winning this round, in my opinion, folks. Diaz maybe won the first round. Thompson won this round, in my opinion, clearly. Oh, now they're just swinging for the fences in the final 5 seconds. And they're still taunting each other. I love it. All right, end of the second round, folks. Love the stream. It made work fly. Are you already done work? Just like that? Wow. Unbelievable. Well, I'm glad you dug the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for joining, as always. Oh man. I'm jealous, but I've had pizza. Like, I had pizza today. I had a 7th Ave pizza for lunch. Skip breakfast to have a 7th Ave pizza for lunch. And I'm not really gonna have an exciting dinner either. Have some leftover broccoli and some ramen. I mean, I am a little sick, getting over a cold, so some soup's probably not the worst thing. What I want to do is make some homemade tomato soup. I friggin' love tomato soup, but it has to be done right. If any of the 9 of you watching are from BC, you'll know that Happy Valley's, oh my goodness, Happy Valley's tomato soup is the greatest thing in the world. I've been studying it on how to recreate it, and I think I almost got it. All right. Doctor looking at the cut of Diaz right now, making sure he can still fight. Oh, and his eye, because it's quite swollen there on the left side. All right, round 3, folks.
Let's get it on!
Let's get it on again. 5 2-minute rounds here at BKFC. A good straight left jab. Landing on Thomas by Diaz. Then Diaz landed an overhand right. Again, they don't have gloves on, folks. They don't have gloves on. I've been working since 1 p.m. Well, that has been an absolutely long day, buddy. You deserve some quick trip and a pizza at this point. Still disappointed I didn't get to go to Victoria's finest store, Red Barn. Yes, the greatest sandwiches in all of British Columbia, and definitely on Vancouver Island is Red Barn in Victoria. There's a few of them, and I can't believe you even tried. That just warms my heart. I'm if we're ever on the island at the same time, I mean, Red Barn on me, brother. Oh, and another overhand left by Diaz. Diaz with a good jab. Diaz is looking a lot better in this one, but Thompson's showing why and how he is the veteran. Despite going 4-4 in BKFC, the fact that you've had 8 fights in BKFC and you're still here, beautiful body shot by Thompson, unbelievable. And thank you to those who are viewing. Really. Like, this isn't UFC. This is BKFC, and there's viewers who are hanging out with us watching this. You are all amazing. Honestly.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
32 seconds left. Good double jab by Thompson. Yeah, Thompson's winning this one. You know, again, I think Diaz won that first round. Second is Thompson. I believe Thompson's winning this round again, too. I don't think either of these guys are getting knocked out. I have you on wireless headphones and will fall asleep to the stream. It's nearly 3:30 and my eyes are dropping. Asiel, thank you so much for joining. I know it's so late for you. You're an absolute beauty. I will see you tomorrow on a much earlier live stream, my man. And that's it. End of the third round, folks. We went the distance in the last fight. Are we going to go to the distance in this one again? Let me know in the live chat. Again, if anyone's viewing on Twitter, by the way, please migrate over to YouTube so you can join our live chat. If you need the link to this for YouTube, I believe it's posted on my page. If not, I'm going to post it right on. I'm going to comment it on the Twitter video. So again, I see there's actually some viewers on Twitter. Please migrate over to YouTube. I'm about to drop the link on the video so you can see it. If you migrate over to YouTube, like the video and just say what's up in our live chat, you're automatically entered into winning some prizes. Boom. I just dropped the link. There's no excuse now for those who are tuning in on Twitter. And I see that there's a few of you on Twitter. So please migrate over to YouTube so you can join our contest and so you can hang out with all these awesome people in the live chat. All right, round 4, folks.
Let's get it on!
Asiel hasn't gone yet. I mean, when Asiel stops commenting, that's how we know he's going to be sleeping. Okay, clinched up and they're just throwing liver and body shots. Good uppercut by Thompson. Diaz has to win back around here, folks. And Thompson, another 1-2. Thompson just piecing Diaz apart at this point. Diaz has lost that pep in his step that he had earlier in the fight, especially that first round. I do like Diaz's shorts, though. I'll say that much. I'm not a huge boxing shorts fan. I think like the simpler, the better. Oh, and a nice left hook tag Diaz, and then another left hook for good measure. Diaz is clapping as he takes some time standing back up, but that was the first shot that really clipped anybody in this fight, and Diaz went down. Diaz's left eye is almost completely shut. A left jab from the left hand by Thomas. That's his bread and butter. They've been reaching Diaz every single time. Thompson takes a jab to try to get into the pocket. You know, he smells blood. He wants to finish this. Again, shout out to you all viewing live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. Vote in the poll question if you haven't already, too, by the way, folks. 28 likes on the video, folks. We're almost there to 50. We're almost there to 50. We're over the halfway mark. I know we can do it. 28, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Again, vote in the poll question too, folks, and let me know who you voted for. $15 seconds left in this fourth round. And ending strong is Thompson, even in the clinch here. Barely a clinch, and he's just laying the better of the shots on Diaz. Diaz is still swinging, but he's not really landing anything of significance. End of the fourth round. We're going the distance again. One more round. I think it looked like Diaz came over to give him props, but Thompson, he's still in battle mode. He's got nothing. Brup. Vasco, what's going on, Vasco? Vasco, it's been a little while. I was actually just thinking that I haven't seen you, I haven't seen Luke, I haven't seen Andrew B in a while, and all of you guys have turned up on streams as of late. So how are you, my man? How's your weekend going, Vasco? I appreciate you. Just watching some BKFC here, brother. Vasco, shout out to you, man.
Hey, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I'm seeing all the regulars today. I didn't expect this stream to be buzzing at all, and you know, there's not like hundreds of people here by any means, but it's been a damn good stream. Oh my goodness, look at the left eye of Diaz. It is cut the frig open. Kyle, I didn't swear. Vasco, again, shout out to you, man. Happy to see you. All right, yeah, the doctor's looking at the cut. Oh, he might end this. No, the doctor said he's good. All right, let's go. Fifth and final round, baby.
Let's get it all.
Man, BKFC, what a promotion. I'm just smiling ear to ear watching these fights. All right, center of the ring. Again, that left jab by Thompson, it's finding its home all day, every day. Left jab to a body shot. The left jab by Thompson, man. Every single time it's hitting its home. Adebayu's still here. What's going on, Adebayu? The man, the myth, the legend. Saying, end it right now. Oh, and Thompson with the left hook. Thompson did knock down Diaz early in this fight. Or sorry, early in the last round. Adebayu, what is up? Thank you so much for joining. Happy Saturday, my man. Vasco and Adebayu dropping in the stream today. Diaz still taunting with 1 minute left. Taunting, saying, let's go. Let's go. What a fight. What a fight. This is why you pay for BKFC. It's only $5, ladies and gentlemen. $5 for this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is incredible. 42 seconds left. It is crazy how much of a fight junkie I am, folks, because this is just like, I'm swooning over this madness here. It's amazing. Nice 1-2 by Thompson. Both of them taunting each other now. Vasco, I'm good, man. I'm just studying for exam Driving exam, not much time, but today I watched UFC and now see her live. And you, my friend, how are you? Last 15 seconds left here, folks. I'm great, buddy. I wasn't feeling too good earlier today, which is why I didn't do like the whole 6-hour UFC card. I watched a little bit of it. I'm going to rewatch the end of it after BKFC. But you know what? I was like, shoot, I'm going to watch BKFC tonight, and I might as well do a little bit of a stream. All right, that's it. That is it for this fight. A great display of respect by both these guys. That was an absolute war. I mean, I got to go into Thompson. He had more of the knockdowns, and I only think Diaz won maybe at most 2 rounds. But shout out to both of these guys. This was an absolute banger of a fight. And shout out to everyone in the live stream here. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. I wish you all the best on your driving exam, man. I hope you get your license. And no, I totally understand that you don't have much time when you're studying. But like I said, I wasn't feeling too good, so I was resting up today. And instead of doing a whole stream, caught up on some work. And yeah, but decided to hang out with you guys and watch some BKFC anyways, because I knew it was going to be a little bit, half the time is the UFC streams. And again, for those viewing, we do prioritize UFC on Saturdays, but today's card kind of was meh. Anyways, the projection of today's card was meh, and I was like, I'd rather watch BKFC. So there's the long story, Vasco. Oh yes, Asiel, sorry. For everybody in Europe right now, it is it is Sunday. Even for the East Coast of the United States and Central United States, it's still Saturday. It's still Saturday. By the way, posting a new vlog on this channel right after this stream, so please go and check it out. I think you all will like it. And then Monday we are posting a new one take session, and then Wednesday Kyle has another fishing video, and I think another tarantula feeding video for Friday. So a lot of content on this channel. Tomorrow, of course, our last of the string of streams this week, Fury FC. But now are you good? I'm feeling a lot better now. I think it was just a little common cold, and I didn't really get it fully. I think I was just fighting it a little bit. I don't know. I was just tired. I was I don't know. Was feeling a little off. Wasn't feeling the greatest, and decided, hey, whatever. Okay, official decision here, folks. We're going to listen in. But Vasco, thank you very much for asking. I do feel a lot better. Okay, unanimous decision here, folks. 50-44. Yeah, Travis Thompson. Diaz, he's laughing, but he knows Travis. So, shout out to both these guys. Diaz looks like an absolute character. Travis Thompson now is 5-4 in BKFC. Unfortunately, Diaz gets his first loss. He is now 2-1 in BKFC. But what an absolute war that was, folks. Absolute war. Alrighty. I believe next we're going to have either Jessica Borga against Brooke Gilley or Bobby Taylor against Gabriel Freyre. I know Jared Warren and Jay Jackson are the co-main event. We have 4 fights left in this BKFC card, folks. Let's see if we get Bobby Taylor versus Gabriel Freyre next. Or Ferreira. And by the way, Gabriel Ferreira, a ton of success in mixed martial arts, making his transition now to BKFC. I believe that's going to be the next matchup here, folks. That's what the broadcast is kind of leaning towards, so we'll get right back to that. Thompson was the smarter, more composed fighter. Yeah, he definitely saved his gas tank too for the later rounds, whereas Diaz was going freaking crazy. Bummed I lost the bet, but glad I got to see the fight. No, absolutely reborn. And I know that sucks when it comes to betting in mixed martial arts or boxing or BKFC. But if the fight's good, at least you, the fan, can be like, okay, I can't be too angry because I just saw a great moment in the sport that we all love. So totally understand that. And by the way, Reborn, again, all the regulars that I didn't see on the last few streams are here for this one, and I'm totally blessed. So thank you all. Reborn, Vasco, Asiel, Andrew, Adebayo, Victoria. I'll give a full shout out to all of you before the stream ends. Even Mr. Meoff, Mr. Jack joined us. He tried to get me. Yeah, get 4 fights left, and we've just been tearing through this card. Not official, but I don't believe we have the women coming out here next. I believe we have, and I'm going to get them right up on the ticker here and then on the screen. Again, bout order is always subject to change here, folks, so I don't trust it until I see it per se. But as soon as it's confirmed here on the broadcast, we will highlight the next 2 fighters. I believe it's going to be Bobby Taylor and Gabriel Ferreira, 155ers. One sec. By the way, those viewing on Twitter, get your ass over to YouTube so you can join our live chat. By the way, if we get to 50 likes on this video, we will pick a winner from the live chat. Oh, it is the women fighting next. From the live chat. And we'll send you some merchandise. Oh, wait. Jessica Borga against Brooke Gilley. We'll get into talking about them and highlighting them as they make their walk out to the cage right now. The only women's bout on the card here tonight, folks. Usually BKFC loads them up, but yeah, tonight, just one. And these are big, strong women's 165-pound women here. Honestly, most of the men on this card are lighter than them. We've had 1 middleweight, 1 welterweight, and those are the only, and 1 light heavyweight. So there's 3 that are of higher weight classes than these women here. All right, let's change it up here on screen. And then we will highlight these fighters. Okay, Jessica Borga. She is fighting out of Lakeland, Florida. She is 32 years old. Three and 4 in pro MMA. 32 years old. She's actually fought in Bellator, believe it or not, where she has recorded 1 win and 2 losses. She was recently cut from Bellator after those 2 losses and making her BKFC debut tonight. Looking at her opponent, Brooke the Guillotine Gilley. She's 34 years old. And this is her BKFC debut. So there you go. Not a lot of information on her at all via Tapology. Borg is actually fighting Chuck Norris, if you didn't know. All right, there we go. Keep the comments coming, folks. It's a comment-driven live stream, as you know. And did I even get a pick for this one? I didn't even get. It's so hard for me to give a picks for freaking BKFC. But I'll say one thing: Borga doesn't look 165 pounds. She's a strong looking woman there, but she doesn't look 165. Maybe she's tall. Anyways. Excited for this one, folks. The only women's fight on this card here this evening. The last one we did, there was a few women's fights, and there was actually a headliner. Like the card was built around one of the women's belts. Oh, oops! It looks like actually this was changed. Sarah Click. So like I said, some of the cards subject to change. Sarah Click. So there you go. Must have one of the fighters must have dropped out. Okay, that makes more sense. So I guess this Tapology matchup's a little moot here up on screen, but we'll continue to provide live play-by-play, live commentary, live interaction, of course, live reaction with all you folks here live on the City Life Project YouTube channel. 4 more fights left on the card here, folks, and I'm so thrilled to have you all joining us live here on the show. We do various live streams every week. We usually prioritize UFC every Saturday, but honestly, this card this weekend sucked, so I figured, shoot, well, I'd rather do some BKFC and hang out with all you folks. By the way, folks, if we get to 50 likes on the video, we will give away some prizes. We are close. We're at 30 likes. We're only 20 likes away from reaching our goal. I know we can do it, folks. I know we can do it. All right, round 1.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Oh, and a right hook from Click lands cleanly on Borga, but Borga with some beautiful uppercuts here, and she seems to be hurting Click in the clinch. Exciting fight to start this round off. Straight left by Borga. Borga with the quicker hands, but Click definitely packs a punch here. Borga trying to get into the clinch to do some dirty boxing. Borga with the reach, you can tell, and Borga so far is getting the better of Click right now. Looks like she hurt her. Borga smells blood. Borga goes with the uppercut, hammer fists, and 2 shots to the side, and Click is wobbly on the way up. Click's already cut open. The official making sure that Click's okay to continue. Borga with the reach and height advantage here, folks. All right, so Borga got a point taken away because actually she hit Click after Click had already been knocked down. But Borga doesn't care. Borga's going in for the kill regardless. Borga with the uppercut, with the just holding the head with the I mean, this isn't pretty, but with the hooks. And Borga again knocks down Click. Borga refrains herself from throwing another punch to not get disqualified or a point taken away. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Finish it! And it's all over!
Just as quickly as it started, Jessica Borga ends this fight. Now, I imagine Click came in on short notice. Ew, that was kind of gross. They embraced their good display of respect. Click is bleeding out of her mouth, though, and gave Borga a kiss on the cheek, a nice bloody kiss on the cheek. But there you go, folks. Borga, with the speed in the striking, with those rangy arms, and hell, may not be crisp clean, but this is BKFC. You don't need to be crisp and clean. You just need to be tough as freaking nails and know how to box. And hell, she looked damn good here, making quick work of her opponent. All right. I believe now Bobby Taylor, Gabriel Ferreira is next. That's what I thought was going to be next here, folks. Unless it changes, that's what I'm going to assume. So I'm going to get it up here on the screen. We'll highlight them in just a moment after we hear the official announcement of the winner in the center of the ring, which is Jessica Borga. And the crowd's going wild. All right, Bobby Taylor, who's the broadcast just said is one of the best 155ers in BKFC, getting ready to face off against Gabriel Ferrera. All right, center of the ring right now as we get the official announcement of the winner. And it's so over for the Phillies. Houston has it 4-1 after Phillies had a 1-0 lead. Grr. Is this the World Series game right now, Andrew? Like, will the Phillies win the World Series? Or sorry, will the Houston Astros win the World Series tonight? Jessica Borga again, winner by knockout. Well, I apologize that your team is that your team's losing, Andrew. Fun game at least. Good technical baseball, or has it just been you don't even care because you're just gutted that your team's losing? Nice tattoos on Borga as well. Shout out BKFC. All right, we got our Third last fight here, folks. That one went by quickly. We didn't after going the distance back to back, we get a fight that ended what, in a minute's time? Unbelievable. Okay, and 155ers, Bobby Taylor, Gabriel Ferreira. They are up next here on BKFC. Both. I feel that, Andrew. There's some MMA bouts too where, like, you know, the guys I'm rooting for don't win, but the fights are amazing. And we talked about that a little just moments ago as well with Reborn. He lost a bet on the fighter, but hey, it was a good fight, so he was happy. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break here. I'm just going to take a quick pee break. And on the other side, we will be back. We will be back. Houston Alexander's fighting in BKFC 33. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to watch that one. But we will be back to highlight and run down Bobby Taylor versus Gabriel Ferreira. Two unbelievable 155-pounders, and Bobby Taylor, despite being 44 years old, is tearing up BKFC. So on the other side, we'll get into both of these fighters. We're almost at the end of the card here, folks. Thank you all for joining me thus far. I didn't even plan on doing BKFC tonight. I jumped on here kind of on a whim. Wasn't feeling good earlier. Didn't do UFC. Was going to watch this event. Didn't want to miss this event. I had some friends and community members on the City Light Project YouTube channel who are saying, please do BKFC. You ask, I deliver. See you on the other side. 2-minute break, and we will be back for Bobby Taylor, Gabriel Freyre. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat, ring that bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in 2 minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And we are back live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel for another live fight companion slash fighting watch party here. I was going to say MMA watch party, but this is straight up fighting. BKFC 32. We got the legend himself, Bobby Taylor, in this first featured bout on the main card here. 44 years old. It doesn't matter. This guy packs an absolute deadly punch. And I'm so excited to watch him fight here. Again, folks, we're almost done this card. We're almost through this card. And I just want to thank you all for joining. Usually Saturday we prioritize UFC, but I wasn't feeling good today. I didn't want to freaking stream 6 to 7 hours of UFC when I could just do a couple here, watch BKFC with all of you folks. And, you know, I'm blessed because we had the regulars join us today. And this fight card has not disappointed. So I want to give a big shout out to all the regulars, all the new subscribers, everyone who donated. I mean, you are all amazing. I appreciate you all. Okay, here we go. We got the legend himself, Bobby Taylor, making his walkout right now. ODB Bobby Taylor, 44 years old. Did he come in overweight? Absolutely. No one cares. No one cares. He has a pro MMA record of 6-11. However, he is a BKFC legend. Now, he's been fighting in BKFC. I mean, only, was it 4 fights now, I believe, in BKFC? 4 fights in BKFC, but he's looked so good in those fights. Came in swinging on a 2-fight win streak against Luis Hernandez and Paul Teague. One was a very close split decision, but it was an absolute war. Comes in the second fight after winning that split decision. First round knockout. Comes back, beats Ronnie Rogers. First round knockout. Loses a unanimous decision to Martin Brown. Comes back and wins against Arthur Walcott Casey, first round knockout. This guy knocks people out. If it goes 5 rounds, though, I mean, he's 44 years old. Got to question the cardio there. Looking at his opponent, Gabriel Freyre, a 0-2 pro MMA record. However, he is 2-0 in BKFC. Came in coming off the amateur scene, going 3-2 in MMA. He lost his first 2 fights and said, fuck it, I'm going BKFC. Well, he's making his BKFC debut, but he is 2-0 in bare knuckle boxing, where he fought in BYB over yonder out east. I'm rooting for the old fart here in Bobby Taylor. I'm not gonna lie. Gabriel Freyre, I mean, I'm sure he's aight. I'm sure he's aight. He looks a lot younger, but I'm going with Bobby Taylor here, folks. Let me know who you are rooting for in the live chat, folks. And let me know who you voted for in the poll question as well. I'm curious. I want to know. And just keep the comments coming because I love to interact with folks. 32 likes. We are almost there, folks. If we get to 50 likes by the end of this stream, we will choose a winner from the live chat. Oh my goodness. You know what I was saying? You know what I was saying on this stream is all the old regulars were joining. All the old regulars popped up and said, what's up? And you know who's here? The man himself, Mick31 Mick, saying, Vamanos, what's going on, brother?
Let's get it on!
All right, folks, round 1. Bobby Taylor against Freyre. Let's freaking go. I am 200 million. Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a while. How are you doing this weekend? Are nearing the end of the card here, folks. First featured fight on the main card. And Freyre was already rocked with a right hand. As you can see, his left eye already swelling. Bobby Taylor just already stalking his prey. Much like all those Minnesota deer hunters this weekend, Bobby Taylor is stalking his prey. And he's already had a few good shots. A couple good right hands and an uppercut. You look the left eye of Freyre right now. It is banged up, and he's already starting to breathe heavily. Mick31 Mick says, tremendous. Is this Lyndon Wood or Mick31 Mick? John Vickers, what's going on? John Vickers, Gabriel's my boy. Let's go. Worked with him, and he's a great dude. Gabriel has his work cut out for him, buddy, because right now Taylor's piecing him up. There's a good left jab by Gabriel Freyre. Am I saying his last name right, John? I'm trying not to mispronounce it. The longer that that Gabriel Freyre goes in this fight, though, the better, because Bobby Taylor, 44 years old. And an accidental eye poke Freyre on Bobby Taylor. You saw, I mean, Taylor right off the face. I'm very sorry, Bobby. And Bobby goes, no, I know. It was accidental. We're looking at the replay right now. Yeah, it was very much just like moving back with the hand and the eye got, or the finger got in the eye there. Again, John Vickers. I hope your boy fares well tonight. I think if he goes into the later rounds, he'll do better, but Bobby Taylor is just an absolute beast right now. That's so cool you trained with him, though, John. Shout out your boy. Oh, and Bobby Taylor gets the knockdown. Hey, but look at that. Freyre. All right, Freyre. Thank you so much. Freyre stands back up like the beast he is. There's the bell for the first round. Hey, Freyre felt his power. Just under the left eye of Freyre, where, you know, that cheekbone, your cheekbone is cut. Not surprised. That's a common place to be cut when you're fighting BKFC, especially when you're fighting a guy like Bobby Taylor, who really loves to throw those hooks and uppercuts. That's the Bobby Taylor special, and that's actually where he caught Freyre. He caught him with a right uppercut. Fingers crossed, but you know, hey, we're the first round in. I originally picked Bobby Taylor to win this one, but now I'm rooting for your boy. I've 100% switched over, my man. I'm rooting for your boy. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I'm like really invested in this fight now, John. Like I am on the edge of my seat, quite literally. I'm not even sitting back on this couch right now. We all want your boy to win. And again, John, welcome to the channel. Welcome to this fight community that we're building. You know, on some of these streams, we're buzzing with like hundreds of people talking about fights, whether it's boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. Happy to have you here, buddy. All right, round 2, folks.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. God, I love BKFC. Such a fun promotion. Oh, and there we go. Bobby Taylor trying to employ the uppercut again. He's methodical in the way that like he's moving forward. And the jab is almost just to kind of get you into the pocket or that left side. He like throws that left jab just so your opponent moves right, and then with that overhand right hook or uppercut, and we just saw it right there. Can't count out the old guy though. No, absolutely not. And we're only in the second round. I'd say third round onward, that's when you can start counting out the old guy. Nice left jab by Freyre, but oh my goodness, a beautiful right hand of Taylor. Freyre, though, tough as nails, gets right back up to his feet. We're rooting for him, baby. We're rooting for him. 1 minute left in this second round. Taylor landed another right hand, but Freyre still on his feet. Taylor's just throwing those huge swings. There he is. He's starting breathing deeply now because he's throwing a lot into those punches, but not too many jabs. The jabs are just kind of trying to set up. Oh, and then a left uppercut this time knocks down Freyre. Bobby Taylor, man. Beautiful striking given his age. And that's it. Bobby Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. I should be celebrating because my pick won. And usually when my pick wins, I get really excited. But I'll say this. It was a tremendous performance. The guy did what he needed to do. He implemented his game plan to a T.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
But John Vickers, man, his boy lost here. His boy is an absolute warrior, though. Gabriel Freyre is an absolute warrior. And look, I hope he continues. I hope he continues because you go up against this guy, this Bobby Taylor. I mean, shoot, man. This guy's an absolute beast. An absolute beast. Wow. Celebrate, my dude. Tentative. I wouldn't say scared because he was trying to employ some counters. I think just Bobby Taylor just didn't what's the word I'm looking for? Didn't mess up at all. He went in with the game plan. He didn't Bobby Taylor didn't step back once in that entire fight. Maybe that's on Gabe Freyre for not trying to push the pace a little bit more, but shoot, I'm more impressed than anything. Celebrate my dude. This is fighting. Old man power, dude. Look at him. He won't quit, but he better train some more. Yeah, you're gonna give him a little flack, being like, "So, you lost to the 44-year-old there, bud." Hey, he's an absolute tank though, because he took 3 knockdowns by Bobby Taylor, 2 uppercuts and one left hook. I mean, shoot, man. John Vickers, what kind of fighting do you do? Mostly boxing? Are you a mixed martial artist? Tell me a little bit more about the combat sports that you're into. You're part of the community now, buddy. You're part of the City Life Project community. I'm knocking off my headphones. I'm getting so pumped here, John. 2 more fights, if I'm not mistaken here, folks, left on this card. We have the co-main event, Jared Warren against Jay Jackson. And then we have the main event of the evening after that. Whew, 2 knockdowns in round 1. Hey, but you know what? Your boy, John, he did cut up Bobby Taylor. He has a nasty cut up above his eyes. So he did land a couple good shots there. Being younger, he should have come out swinging. That is true. Coming out with a game plan with a high pace, especially to throw off the opponent who is very much a stalking jab or hook to pretty much manipulate the movement of the opponent to try to steer them one way or the other. I mean, again, you're right. I'm 50 in a week or so. And are you still fighting, SCL? Are you still fighting at 50? Just some boxing here and there. I'm a roofer by day. Oh, nice, man. I was a fine woodworker finisher. I don't even think there's a term for it. I sprayed fine woodwork in cabinet shops, and then I would help install like fine woodwork, really nice vanities for really high-end clients, and guitars and things like that. And then I ended up starting a hockey podcast media company. It expanded into other sports, left the company, and now I'm doing freelance work and doing MMA streams on YouTube. I know, but hey, why not? Thing what I like to do about these, John, is I'm a fight junkie. I watch I watched Cage Warriors, Eris, and tomorrow I'm doing Fury FC. And I love bare knuckle as well. And the vibe we create here is if you're at a pub or sitting on the couch with the boys, with your friends watching fights. So glad that you're here talking fights with us, buddy. When it's bare knuckle, you got to strike first and hard. Finish work. There you go. I was going to say finisher, but I don't know if the trolls were going to come in hot after that. We had one guy, Mr. Meoff, and his first name was Jack. He tried to get me. Lucky I can barely read. Not anymore. Too many injuries. What did you, were you just a street fighter, SEO? Or did you actually do martial arts? Did we have this conversation before? Again, shout out to John, our newest subscriber. I believe you subscribe, John. If not, you should, buddy. It's a pretty fun channel. John, I just started jiu-jitsu. I did kung fu growing up, but traditional Shaolin, and then I did a bunch of fighting competitions up until I was 14. But yeah, then I haven't really competed in any martial art, but I'm getting into jiu-jitsu. I absolutely love it, and when I can, I want to compete jiu-jitsu. Wait, what's going on here? BKFC showing an interesting commercial. What the heck is this? It's an influencer horror movie. Paige Van Zant's in it. Interesting. I have no idea what they're promoting here, but it looks like a terrible movie. Okay. My boy don't for business. He is the businessman. Mick 31 Mick. How's it going, buddy? How's your weekend going? Mr. Vamonos. All right, folks. We are almost at the main event of the evening. Co-main event is about to begin here. Is Shane still in the chat? I know Shane wasn't watching this main event. Shane, if you're here, say what's up, buddy. What'd you get at McDonald's, Shane? Here we go. The co-main event up here next, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to update the ticker here on the bottom of the screen, and then we'll highlight the next two fighters here, folks. And I appreciate all of you joining live here. We have a giveaway going on. Hell, on every single live stream that we do here, folks, we have giveaways. So don't forget to like the video and drop a comment in the live chat. When we hit 50 likes on the video, we choose a winner from the live chat, and we hook you up with some merchandise. Some City Life Project merchandise, to be exact. You get to choose something from our merch store. All right. The first and, well, only middleweight bout on the card here, 185. Electric indeed. Jared Warden, Jay Jackson, 185ers about to scrap here, folks. And I will change it on screen. Don't you worry. Shout out Orlando, Florida. Apparently the crowd just going crazy for some BKFC here. All right, let's take a look at our next two fighters here, folks. Jared Warden, pro MMA record of a 1-2 in BKFC, though. And he's an absolute beast in BKFC. He has gone 4-2 in BKFC. He even had a 2-fight win streak in BKFC. He won his last fight against John Michael Escorboza, unanimous decision. And his wins before that all came by KO in the first round. So this guy likes to knock people out. Looking at his opponent, Action J. Jackson, 3 wins, 14 losses. Well, that's pro MMA, so not the best pro in mixed martial arts with that record. Where did he fight? King of the Cage, HFC, 1 win, 6 losses. King of the Cage, 1 win, 3 losses. HFC. He's no stranger to BKFC, though, as he's had 3 fights in BKFC, 2 wins, 1 loss. He beat Terry Janowski in his last appearance at BKFC 25. So both of these guys have experience in BKFC. Action J. Jackson, though, 3-14 in MMA. I guess there have been some guys on this card who are like 0-10 in boxing. So I shouldn't judge. Who am I picking for this one, though? I'm going with Jared Warden. The guy's got some power in his punches, and he has more BKFC experience. That's who I'm picking for this one, for these two middleweights. Chris Lytle, by the way, is on the broadcast for BKFC. Shout out Chris Lytle. I remember him fighting in the UFC. Yeah, don't forget to enter the contest, folks. Stream's coming to an end soon as we are the last 2 fights here, and this is BKFC. So, and we have middleweight. So this fight's probably going to end in 30 seconds in. And then, 10 minutes of intros because it's the main event, and that one's probably going to end. Well, I can't see the main event going more than 2 rounds, so our contest is not going to go on for much longer, folks, so be sure to like the video because we're almost at 50 likes, and once we get to 50 likes, we'll give away some prizes. Let me know who you're picking also in the live chat here. All good in the neighborhood. 12 years of karate, won a few, or karate, sorry. Won a few competitions, not fought with a license for nearly 30 years. Wow. Yeah, I remember you were the one who were correcting me about the karate. Did Beevil start yet? Beevil? I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's Beevil? Is that a league? Evil MMA. What the heck is Beevil? Oh, the fighter? Dimitri Beevil? Is he fighting tonight? I don't think he's fighting on this card, buddy. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm looking up and down and I was like, did I miss it? No, I do not think he's fighting on this card. Maybe he's fighting on a future BKFC card. I'm not sure. Oh, boxing. Jesus Christ. I'm like, what the hell? He's on BKFC. I'm like, I'm so confused, dude. Boxing, the guy that beat Canelo. Okay, I was so confused. I'm like, looking like he is not on this card. And if he was, I feel like we'd have hundreds more viewers on DAZN. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know. I'm only focusing on this right now, so I don't have like dual screen with boxing going on right now. I can check for you though. Yeah, they did box twice, didn't they? Let me see. I'm checking when it starts for you, buddy. Oh, it was a while ago. 3 hours ago, he won. He retained the WBA light heavyweight title 3 hours ago. Okay, here we go, folks. Co-main event of the evening starts now, and I imagine this one, this one's going to end quick. Minus 225. Favorite is Jared Warden, and that's who I'm picking up against Jay Jackson, who's plus 190. Okay, so they call the middleweight division in BKFC the light heavyweight division. Do they not put a cap on heavyweights then? Oh, I keep hitting this cord here. I wonder if they don't put a cap on heavyweight. If it's just like 200 and I don't know, up. I don't know who to take that fight. Fucking guy's a killer. Is he fighting? He fought 3 hours ago, it says on news on DAZN. Dimitri Bivol retains the WBA light heavyweight title versus Gilberto Zerdo Ramirez. Sorry if I ruined that for you. That was the first thing that popped up when I looked at Bivol DAZN. Mick31 Mick, did I just ruin it for you? I apologize. Honestly, I stick by my decision here, folks. I'm so happy I didn't waste my time watching UFC all day. Because this is way better. I don't even care that there's no donos tonight. I don't even care if it's not buzzing with hundreds of people. We had the regulars show up, which is awesome. And we get to watch this tremendous promotion. Didn't have to deal with crazy UFC fans or trolls, bots. Just Mick31 Mick showing up. Andrew B came here earlier. SCL's here. I can't believe SCL's awake. It's like freaking 4 a.m. in France. If he were to go bare knuckle, nah, it was in Abu Dhabi. I heard no publicity. Mick31 Mick, could you imagine if they had their next fight in maybe not BKFC, but in bare knuckle? That would be crazy. I mean, they're worth too much money, millions of dollars. So they Canelo would never fight bare knuckle. I mean, I shouldn't speak for him, but I highly doubt it. The one thing I will say, and fair enough to BKFC, they want the co-main event and the main event to be like the fanciest. But like every single fight up until the co-main event has been so quickly. They just like pumped the fighters out there. Didn't have enough time to take a break between them. It's getting like slower and slower as the card goes on. Maybe I'm just getting impatient because I'm like, all right, we're a couple hours into this thing. let's get to the co-main event here. Dude, that would be terrible for Canelo. You know, that's why like I don't even want to see it, but I'm saying like, could you imagine? Could you imagine a world? Michael Venom Page took just a break from Bellator to fight in BKFC. And he fought Mike Perry, an absolute dog, dude. I can't believe Asiel's still awake. Training for 8 weeks for a 3-minute fight. Dude, BKFC, how about 5 rounds, 2 minutes? 5 2-minute rounds. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, 3 2-minute rounds would be crazy, bare knuckle. But they do 5 here. Warriors, dude. Big Dan Mergliotta here for the co-main event. He's just a perfect ref for this because you know he just loves it. All right, round 1.
Let's get it all!
185ers, folks. Some of the heaviest fighters we've seen on the card thus far. I just can't imagine the headaches. Oh, man, yeah. Well, and the cuts that you'd get from the knuckles too, right? Huge overhand right by Jackson. Warren makes him pay with 2 hooks on his way back up. Both these guys in tremendous shape too for this promotion. Good head movement by both guys. Jackson threw an overhand, but didn't put a lot of oomph on it. He lands twice, but nothing crazy. Again, shout out to you all who are joining. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat, and there we go. There we go. Warren starting to piece up Jackson. Beautiful, beautiful left hooks. Right jabs finding its home. Warren is the favorite. What was it? Minus 250 or something like that? 45 seconds remaining in this first round. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Michael Venom Page and Mike Perry fight in BKFC, you have to check it out. It was an incredible 6-round war. It was tied after the 5th, so they had to go into a sudden death emergency 6th round, and that's where Michael Venom Page fell to Mike Perry. Warren pushing forward. Warren's tagged Jackson with a few hard ones here. 10 seconds left in the first round. Jackson's cut up. Warren trying to get one more good shot in, and he can't end of the first round. A solid start to the co-main event of the evening. And again, shout out to you all who are joining. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. We are almost at our goal of 50 likes on the video. If we hit 50 likes on the video, folks, we will choose a winner from the live chat, and we'll send you some merch from our merch store. And you're going to choose what your prize is through the merch store link in the live chat if you want to take a look. If there's something you like, I mean, shoot. Just say what's up. Let me know what your favorite fight was tonight on BKFC. Hell, let me know what your favorite fight was on the UFC card tonight as well. Happy Saturday. Cheers to you all. Look at that big Ben Rothwell. Made his BKFC debut a few weeks ago. He's a perfect fit for this promotion. All right, round 2, folks. Y'all ready for this?
Let's get it all!
Get it on. And Warren picking up where he left off. He's the one who's been applying the pressure all evening. He's got his right jab, right straight jab, finding its home every single time. Jackson going too much, committing way too much to the overhands. Way too much. He's missing. He's going off balance. He's throwing softies as a result, and he's leaving himself open for uppercuts, for hooks. Warren doing a good job of reading that and doesn't even need to adjust. It looks like he's employing his game plan pretty good. And good job from Jackson getting out of the way there. But what did I say? After the overhands, Warren was employing the hooks, and he was trying to do that there on Jackson. And as soon as Warren gets into, Jackson's got range. I'll give him that. But as soon as Warren gets in the pocket, he's been piecing Jackson apart. 56 seconds left in the second round, folks. I'll give it to Jackson. His head movement, his footwork's pretty good, except for when he's throwing those overhands. It looks sloppy there. But he's kind of staying out of the way of Warren, where I feel like he was bringing the fight to him a little bit more in that first round. Oh, and Warren rocked Jackson with a right hook. Oh, and there's that overhand right, which finally lands for Jackson. Oh, and there we go. A left jab and an uppercut. Warren lays on Jackson. Jackson's down. I don't think he's getting back up. Jackson's in some pain here, folks. He can barely get back up. He's wobbly. Mergliotta's letting them go, though. Mergliotta's letting them go with 5 seconds left. Warren knocks him down at the end of the round. There is no save by the bell. 6, 7, 8. This fight is over. This fight is over. Let's freaking...
Look at the finish it! And it's all over! Oh, shit! Oh, my goodness!
Let's freaking go, folks. One of my roommates just went to bed, so I'm not going to scream. But let's freaking go, baby. There's levels to this. There is levels to fighting. And Warren imposed his perfect game plan here. There's not even a scratch on Warren's face. The walk-off. Drop the mic. Sorry, that probably hurt your guys' ears, but drop the mic. God damn, what a beautiful sport. What a beautiful sport. All right, main event next, folks. Wow, we finally made it to the main event of the evening. Tremendous shape, too, these 185ers. Oh, and that's a nasty cut. Oh, my goodness, folks. Nasty cut. In between the eyes, but right above that left eye. And a good display of respect. The guys give each other a hug and embrace. Glad Jackson's okay. Jackson gives him a little bit of a bow, but look at that cut. That is nasty, ladies and gentlemen. Nasty. Ooh, that's going to require some stitches. Oh, my goodness. Keep the comments coming, folks. Comment-driven live stream. You all know how it is. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications so you know when we do our next live streams. We do a minimum of 2 of them a week. We're doing 4 this week. We have 1 more tomorrow. We usually prioritize UFC every Saturday, but it's BKFC, baby. And the UFC card was kind of this week anyways, so there you go. Finally made it to the main event, though. Very excited for it, folks. And if you haven't already, please vote in our poll question and let me know who you voted for so we can talk about it a little bit as we highlight the main event coming up here next. Captain Deadpool. Interesting nickname. Sorry, just listening into the to one of the announcers here interview. Jared Warren. Warren saying hats off to Jackson. It's some awkward movements and he's really tough. The announcer asking Warren, where he thinks this puts him in the rankings. Two wins in a row now. He said this is 3 co-main events in a row for him. He says it's strap season and it's time to go hunting. Hey, title shot next for Jared Warren. Let's freaking do it. I'd be down to see it. Again, folks, final fight here, which means you have one more fight. You have one more fight and a few minutes prior to enter our contest. We do giveaways on every single stream. All you have to do to enter is like the video and drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. It's as easy as that, folks. As easy as that. Where are we with likes right now on the video? Let me check here. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Shout out to all our new subscribers as well. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. 37 likes, folks. I know we can do it. We are so close to reaching 50 likes. 38 likes. I'm watching them go up right now. All you watching, I know you can do it. We are 12 away from me picking a contest winner out. Well, I guess randomly selecting a contest winner out of the live chat, and I get to send you some merch. Holy crap. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. I know we can do it. Keep them coming and keep the comments coming. I love interacting with you folks too, by the way. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Houston Alexander is still fighting Bear Knucks. That's crazy. I'm glad BKFC didn't allow Melvin Gillard to fight, though. The guy's way past fighting. I mean, Israel Adesanya, I think, beat him up at one point on his way up as well. Shout out to everyone watching live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. We do a minimum of 2 fight companions every single week. We're doing 4 this week. That's right. We did Aries. We did Cage Warriors. Usually we prioritize UFC, but BKFC here today, baby. And then tomorrow, don't miss us for Fury FC. I post the fight schedule or live streams on our community tab on this channel every single week. We post vlogs as well, fight reactions, fight picks and predictions, tarantula feedings, fishing videos, music. There's something for everyone on this channel, folks, but we do a ton of live streams every week, and I appreciate you all joining. They're comment-driven live streams. We do giveaways, and we're building such a tremendous community here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Last chance to vote in the poll question as well, folks. It's pretty much a pick 'em. -105 for Reggie Bear Jr. -110 for Herrera. Let me know your predictions, folks, and we'll highlight the fighters here in just a moment's time. Thank you for streaming BKFC. And that's another thing, too. Do you guys like when I stream these smaller promotions, these niche promotions, One Championship, BKFC, Eris, which, by the way, Reborn, Eris is a tremendous promotion. Cage Warriors. I love doing them all. We will prioritize, obviously, the big UFC events every week. We do that. This week, the UFC card, BKFC, baby. Let's go. Please win Barnett. We want Reborn to win some money, folks. Let's go, Barnett. Okay. Let's highlight these fighters. Reggie Barnett Jr., a pro MMA record of only 3-4, but that's not what we care about here. This is BKFC. He's an absolute beast in BKFC, by the way, folks. He's been competing in BKFC since BKFC 1. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? He actually beat Travis Thompson in BKFC 1. Remember when I said Travis Thompson lost in his first fight? Well, it was to him. Let's take a look here. 2, 4, 6, 7 and 3 in BKFC. 7 and 3 in BKFC is Reggie Barnett. 7 and 3, folks, is Reggie Barnett Jr. in BKFC. That is an amazing record. 135ers going up against each other for a scrap. He's 36 years old, going up against the 32-year-old from Tampa Bay, Florida, Gianni Herrera. 10 and 3 pro MMA record. How crazy is that, folks? He's 1 and 3 in the UFC. Okay. He lost to Ali Bagutinov and Ben Nugent in the UFC. Okay. In the UFC. then decided to go and fight in ACB, where he got a win against Darren Mima, comes over to BKFC after putting up a pretty damn good MMA record of 10-3. He joins BKFC in 2021, BKFC 19, Van Zandt versus Ostovich, and he gets a win, TKO in the second round. Going up against the legend in BKFC, Reggie Barnett Jr., now is Geane Herrera. Asiel is still awake, and Asiel saying, "Yes, please. I'd like you to do more of the regional, or not regional, but smaller promotions. I love Airs. I love Cage Warriors. Those are pretty much in the bank for sure." BFL too, which is a Canada-based one that's on Fight Pass. That one did tremendous numbers, and they're pretty good fights also. LFA I want to go to live, but the LFA, like, they blocked me on social media because they thought I was streaming their fights, and I told them, no. Like, I've actually made sales for you, and I've got you new fans, and they still are just being assholes. So I got a little bit of a gripe with LFA right now. I literally got 6 people to buy Fight Pass to watch LFA in particular, and LFA thinks that I'm doing them dirty. LFA should be paying me commission fees, goddammit. Must be scared to yell. Oh yeah, because I'm being considerate. It's 10:30 where I'm from. I mean, it's way late for you, or early for you, but you know, one of my roommates goes to bed early. She went to bed, so it's time for me to stop screaming on the mic. I can be respectful as well, even though it's Saturday. If the Portland Trail Blazers win, which, by the way, that's my NBA team, so shout out the Portland Trail Blazers, win, and Barnett Jr. wins, I win a parlay at 15-1 odds, Reborn. I am now looking at this fight through a completely different lens. I want you to win so bad. A sold out arena here. That's awesome. By the way, if you're viewing on Twitter, this is your final chance to hop over to YouTube and join our live stream, our live chat, and enter our contest. All right, they're being announced in the center of the ring right now. We'll get on to our main event of the evening in just a moment's time. Again, shout out to you all for joining us live here today. I know we didn't do a UFC event, but it's been so much fun doing this BKFC stream and hanging out with you all. Honestly, you all are amazing. You know, I say this all the time. I'm never going to ask for donations. I'm going to only ask for you to like the video, drop a comment in the live chat so you can enter our contest and so you can hang out with us, get to know us, and talk some fights with us. That's it. That's all I ask. If the Phoenix Suns win and Barnett Jr. wins, I win a parlay at 15-1 odds. Correction. Oh, okay. Phoenix Suns. I mean, I guess Steve Nash played there. He's Canadian. Okay, well, I'll still root for you. I'm a Trailblazers fan, but they have a bunch of folks out due to injury. You're a Trailblazers fan? Tell me more. Why are you a Trailblazers fan? Are you from Oregon or what? You're not from Oregon, Reborn, are you? I mean, you don't have to tell me where you're from, but interesting. If there's a story to go with your fandom for the Trailblazers, I'd love to know. Good. Guess who's back? Dude, I'm so hungry now. I'm so hungry. I'm going to make some ramen after this. All right. Let's freaking go, folks. Main event of the evening. Thank you all again so much for joining. Live play-by-play, live commentary, live reaction, live intro. Oh, you live in Eugene? Dude, that's awesome. I love Oregon. Absolutely love Oregon. West Coast, baby. All right, round one.
Let's get it all.
And these guys are swinging already. Barnett got poked in the eye. Oh, and it doesn't look good. Damian Lillard is one of the best players, one of the most underrated players He might go down in history as one of the most underrated NBA players. This guy drops 40, 50 points a couple times a season and is one of the most consistent players I have seen in the NBA in this era of the NBA. That, you know, that wasn't the 90s and mid 2000s or early 2000s, which was a different game. All right, Herrera's the one pushing forward a little bit here. But Barnett Jr., he's no slouch. Whenever Herrera steps forward, Barnett Jr. with the double right jab combo, 2 hooks. Barnett Jr.'s definitely got the range here, but you can look at Herrera. Herrera's definitely packs a punch. 135ers. This could go the distance, folks. Clinched up here. Herrera tried to throw an overhand right. Herrera now coming. Well, Herrera's actually been pressing forward. The announcer was like, Herrera now coming forward. Herrera's been the one kind of pushing the pace this whole fight. Got to watch the headbutts here, says the referee on Herrera. Dude has no weakness unless you count intangibles like height and weight. Well, exactly. But if you can get it done at the NBA like that and not be pushed around, and no one's pushed around the NBA, man. The NBA is like one of the softest, sports when it comes to that now. Oh, and Barnett got poked in the eye for a second time. But no, Reborn, 100% agree, man. Like, no bias whatsoever. He is right now, currently. I mean, in the last decade, he's been the most underrated player in the NBA. Was he first team All-Star every single year too? And I feel bad. I feel bad for the Portland fans in that area, much like yourself, because the team hasn't built anything around him that could go on a championship run. Like, they've had good players, but like, I feel like they're always missing that second or third piece, you know, those complementary pieces around a decent core. But anyways, we could get into this all night. Let's get back to this fight here. 23 seconds left in the first round. Left hand by Barnett. Despite being poked in the eye here, Barnett still doing a tremendous job of finding his opponent. Couple good hooks land on Herrera. Barnett really trying to counter with the hooks. A good display of respect there. Barnett knows the eye pokes weren't intentional, but his eyes are swelling now as a result. Yeah, and Herrera likes to do this before going, and I think he's been poking him in the eye a couple times. Again, folks, you are all amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Into the first round. You think this goes the distance? Oh, look, Shane's still here. Trailblazers have made some bad trades. I think that's who the Raptors got Gary Trent Jr. from. Shane's a basketball guy too, Reborn. But Shane, can you agree that Damian Lillard has been one of the most underrated players in the NBA this decade? Like, he's outstanding. He's outstanding. And I actually, Reborn, I'm actually a little disgusted with Shane, and I tell him this all the time, so this isn't new, that he's not a Trailblazers fan. He lives closer to Oregon. Hell, he went to high school in Oregon. He went to Oregon freaking State. And he's a stupid Toronto Raptors fan. I mean, come on. The home team, Shane. The home team is Portland.
Let's get it all.
Left hook on Herrera. Barnett starting to find his groove here. His head movement's looking good, and his hooks are landing. If I win tonight, this will be the third parlay I win while watching your stream. Well, that makes me lucky again then, Reborn. Shane, I'm giving you a hard time, by the way. You know this. I just cannot stand Toronto. And they traded McCollum. Yep. Well, I think it's because McCollum was asking for too much money. Yes, Gary Trent came from Portland. Gary Trent's legit. Straight left jab. Straight right from Barnett. Barnett's really starting to find his rhythm in the second round, folks. I'm just patriotic about Canada. Toronto isn't Canada, Shane. Toronto is pretty much the United States. Trading McCollum was wise. Small backcourt was an issue during the playoffs, and he wanted to break the bank, no? Shane, if the Vancouver Grizzlies had a team. Oh, a nice uppercut by Herrera, and that one hurt Barnett. Barnett, for the most part, Barnett has been the better fighter in this second round, but Herrera rocked him there with an uppercut. I wish the Vancouver Grizzlies were still in Vancouver. I wish they would move back. Like, really, who cares about Memphis? Bring them back. The only thing I care about Memphis is Pete Pranica. Pete Pranica is amazing play-by-play. Bring Pete too to Vancouver. All right, end of the second round. And now we're seeing some damage on both these guys' face. Reborn, I love that you're a basketball fan too. You and Shane are going to get along very well in these streams.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I wish I had time to get more into other sports, but I don't. I barely have enough time to watch my favorite sport, which is lacrosse. Hardly broadcasted. Especially now, I need a freaking VPN to watch anything TSN here because I'm in the States. Some beautiful combos by Barnett, but man, Herrera wasn't fazed by any of those hard shots. I mean, other than getting cut and bruised on the face, but as far as getting, rocked or anything, he just continues to move forward. Oh God, I see a paragraph from Shane talking about how shitty Damian Lillard is. Here we go. I'm just kidding. Damian Lillard isn't underrated by media and fans, but he doesn't get many all-star votes from fans. He's in a small market, and at one point he was the highest earning player at over $49 million. He's 100% underrated, Shane, because nobody talks about him as one of the greats in our era. You tell me how many times even our local radio, you don't even listen to local sports radio, Shane. Nobody talks about him. Nobody. Not one person talks about him. Zero. So I'm sorry. I disagree. Maybe like Colin Cowherd talks about him, but I'm sorry. Like no Canadian sports outlet is going to talk about Damian Lillard. They're just not. Nationally, he's underrated. Even locally, guys, you're firing me up and I can't scream because my roommate is sleeping. They are British Columbia's home team. Enough of this Toronto love. God, Shane, you're getting poisoned. 1 minute left in this third round. A nice 1-2 by Barnett. I'm having a hard time focusing on this fight. I'm getting so angry because I hate Toronto that much. I hate Toronto sports. And I cannot stand Sportsnet. I just have to throw that out there. 35 seconds left in this third round. $25 seconds left in round 3. Again, this third round is an interesting one too, folks, because Herrera came out with some big shots in the first kind of 20, 30 seconds, but it's been all Barnett piecing him up since then. And the 10 seconds left in the third round. And Herrera ends strong here in the clinch with some dirty boxing. Raptors are the home team. If you get cable, they show Raptors games, not Trailblazers, because Toronto Sports Network. And then where's Sportsnet based out of again? Oh, yeah, Toronto. Toronto is poisoning the rest of Canada. Toronto, which is basically an American city, we don't want them. We don't want them ruling Canada anymore, Shane. This is a problem for the country that Toronto, that city, has so much pull. We should stand up for ourselves in BC and not bow and bend over to Toronto sports. Sports has the best media ever created. Okay. Way more Raptors fans in BC because Shane, because you're being poisoned. If there was a if Vancouver had a team, none of you would be Toronto fans. And you all should be Trailblazers fans because they are the home team. They are closer to you, thus making it the home team. You know the cherries blend I've ever seen in BC. I'm the only smart one who's not poisoned and brainwashed by the abomination that is social media.
Let's get it on!
Or let's go. And you're firing me. I can't yell because my roommate's sleeping. Herrera now taking an eye poke literally 20 seconds in. Maybe he's underrated by media because he's in a small market. That I will agree on, Shane. That I will agree on. By the way, Shane, what did you get at McDonald's? I was asking earlier. I'm so hungry, so I'm just like, all I'm thinking about is food right now. Also, go ahead and mention, Matt, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Shane, did you see the troll earlier? They were a good sport about it. They didn't get me. So, Shane, there's 2 questions for you. What'd you have at McDonald's, and did you see the troll earlier? 1 minute and 23 seconds left in this 4th round, folks. I think this is going the distance. I don't think we're seeing a knockout here. 78 shots landed by Barnett, 36 on Herrera. Oh, like volume-wise, Barnett is crushing him and starting to do more damage now. Both of Herrera's eyes are cut, just on the side of his eyes there. I hate Toronto more than I hate Edmonton. I just want to make that very clear to everybody. 46 seconds left in this 4th round. Shane, I already smashed my phone this morning dealing with ESPN. Why you gotta fire me up right now? Reborn's just laughing like, what are you crazy Canadians talking about here? 30 seconds remaining in round 4. And hey, by the way, Reborn, I think your boy Barnett's going to get this. Barring Herrera knocks him out. Barnett's winning this round too. I think Herrera won the 2nd round. Barnett won the 1st. Barnett won the 3rd. And Barnett's winning the 4th. 3rd is closer, but I think Barnett pulled it out. I want you to lose it and wake up your roommate for the lulz. Well, it's not even Joe. If it was Joe, I wouldn't mind, but it's Hannah. And Hannah's just very nice to me, so I don't want to be mean. Not that Joe's not nice, but Joe's not even home from work yet. $3 for a Big Mac on Canucks game day, and also I remembered the math one. End of the 4th round here, folks. We're going into the 5th and final round. Herrera is cut up under both of his eyes and one on the side of his left eye. Shane, how did the Canucks do? I haven't even checked the score yet. Are they still playing? They must be. They must be. I keep forgetting I'm 2 hours ahead of you guys back home. Shane, I could use a Big Mac. I'm telling you. And I would get it without the Big Mac sauce, but I could use a Big Mac right now. I can't wait for my 7th Ave to be done. Is Minnesota the lost Canadian province? Yeah, you're more Canadian than we're more Canadian than Ontario. Crossing my fingers. And the Suns are up big too. Reborn, or Shane, did you see Reborn's parlay that he has going on right now? He needs the Suns to win and Barnett here in BKFC. I love how Reborn bets. All right, folks. Final round of the card. Final round of this fight.
Let's get it all.
Final time I'm pressing that button this evening. And this is the last round. Herrera has to make it count here, and Barnett's already coming out swinging. Barnett looks like he has a little bit more gas left in the tank. Barnett looks like he's downloaded enough data throughout this whole fight to know exactly where to throw, and he is piecing Herrera apart. He just threw a freaking 6-punch combo to the head of Herrera. Canucks are up 3-1. Who are they playing against, Shane? And that's awesome because the Canucks have been absolute dog poop all year. Although Minnesota's been shit too, but Minnesota's really injured right now, so I'm not really worrying about them. Dude, Barnett is putting on an absolute clinic right now in Herrera. 1 minute left in this 5th and final round in BKFC 32. We could have invaded Ontario from this state. Pretty sure Western Canada wouldn't mind. Actually, you probably couldn't invade Ontario. There's more people in Ontario than I think there are in Minnesota by a long shot. Isn't it like 68% of Canada's population is in Ontario? Nashville? Okay. Nashville's a pretty good team this year, so that's good to be up 3-1 on Nashville. What do you think, Shane? Should I catch up on UFC or should I watch the Canucks game after this? 26 seconds left, folks. in this final round, in this main event of BKFC 32. And shout out to everybody who's joined us this evening. You all are amazing. Nice body shot by Barnett. Barnett had a near perfect round, folks. A near perfect round. Here, 10 seconds for Herrera to try to knock him out. Herrera's just throwing some haymakers here. Now clinching, some dirty boxing. Hey, and that's it. And that's it.
Look at the finish it! It's all over!
Great card. Great main event. And it went the distance. It went the distance. What a great fight. Look forward to see who the winner is. I think Barnett's winning this one. I think our boy Reborn is winning some money. Shit, that won't work. Watch the Knucks win for once. I mean, I hope they're going to win a few more times this season. Look, man, they might win more this season down the stretch than the Wild. Let's be perfectly honest. What if there was a Canadian fighter from Toronto? Would you root for them? Only if they didn't train in Toronto. If they train in Ontario, no. No, I wouldn't. And none of them do. They go and train in TriStar in Montreal, or they go to an actual, big MMA gym in like the United States. Like I think our boy Jeffrey, I think he trains at Sanford. 239 strikes thrown for Reggie Barnett Jr. Oh my goodness. Even body strikes, 22 body strikes for Barnett Jr. Hey, Bedard will be fun. Money. Most UFC fighters, Shane, who come from Canada are from Ontario but train elsewhere, usually, or they come from Montreal. There's a great gym there, or BC actually. Reggie Barnett Jr. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Unanimous decision. Give this man a title shot next. Give this man a title shot next. Oh, he has the belt. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. No, that's not the BKFC belt, is it? Oh, no, it is the belt. How did I not know this guy was the champion? I didn't know this was a title fight. All right, so the announcer's just interviewing him right now, asking him about the eye poke. He said he could not see out of his right eye the whole first round. Although St. Louis is in the lead for Bedard, so fuck. Hey, I mean, you as a Minnesota Wild fan like to see St. Louis suffer, right? So that's not the worst thing. Oh my God, Barnett he's calling someone out who I don't know who is, but he's saying, hey, be that bitch. I don't know what that means, but okay. He just called someone out saying, come fight me for the BKFC championship. Don't run. Don't hide. Okay, thank you very much. Because I'm like, this isn't a title fight. Why does he have a freaking belt on him? Tony, by the way, Tony Rivers, thank you so much for joining. Because I was like, I've been following this event all day. We were streaming here for freaking 4 hours. There's no title on the line here. It's a bantamweight bout. He's the #1 contender. Okay, we'll give this man a title shot. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Tony, for joining, by the way. You're automatically entered into winning some prizes. Tony's got the intern belt. Okay, Tony, as you can see, like I don't watch too much BKFC. I follow it. I'm on their social media. I rewatch highlights every now and then. This is the second time we've done a watch party for them on the channel. And we're going to be doing more because everyone loves it. I love it. I said, screw the UFC today. We're doing BKFC. And Tony, I'm so glad that you cleared that up for me. And thank you so much for joining and dropping a comment in the live stream. I really appreciate it. What about a Canadian basketball player from Toronto? Yeah, honestly, Okay, Shane. I'm going to say I will root for them because none of them developed in Toronto. All of them went to American private schools or academies. None of them actually learned how to play basketball in Toronto. And if they're drafted by the Raptors, they can just go. They can go to hell. I will not support them at all. And yeah, that's my answer. If they're like drafted to another team and go to that team and or like, yeah, you know what, like, you know, I'm actually not from Toronto because I actually like went to whatever this private school or whatever. I'm actually going to give up my Canadian citizenship, become American. I'll actually be proud of them for that. I'd be proud of them. I would tip my cap to them and be like, yeah, you know what, I'd give up my Canadian citizenship too if I was born in Toronto. Thanks, Tony. You're awesome. Reborn, thank you for streaming. Thank you for joining, buddy. You guys doing anything live for the LA versus Wild game on Tuesday? I'm not sure yet. I'll get back to you. Have a great night, you too, buddy. Ace says true. Thank you so much for joining, Ace. Also, thank you for the stream, Isha. Thank you. Shane's just like face palming right now, being Isha, you're such an idiot. Shane, I don't like Toronto, okay? I do not like Toronto. If I didn't have family there, I would never go there again. But I have family there, so I'm probably going to have to end up going there. And I think Anissa is going to go to U of T, so I'm probably, you know. But anyways, wow, what a card. We're talking about Toronto here. What a card. BKFC 32. That's a wrap. Thank you all for joining. If you haven't already, like the video. Comment on the video after it's posted. Let me know what you like. Let me know if you want me to do more BKFC. If I get enough comments on the video after it's posted, I'll do every single BKFC card. As many as I can do that don't interfere with UFC pay-per-views. I'll stop messing with Isha. Toronto sucks. By the way, shout out to you, Shane. For those who don't know, Shane's like one of my best friends in the whole wide world. My oldest friend, too. We've known each other since we were like, 5-6 years old. Shane knows I cannot stand Toronto, and we go back and forth on that all the time. Shane, can't wait to do a beer bet on the next stream if you're available tomorrow, and if not, I will see you folks next week. Fury FC tomorrow. Like the video, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I will see you folks on the next one tomorrow. Join me. Can't wait to hang out with you. And finally, last but not least, I'm literally posting a vlog on this channel right now, right after I get off of this and get some ramen into my belly. So go check that out. Like, subscribe, and I will see you folks tomorrow. Peace.